Alrighty. Check, check. Guess I'll go sit in here. In our ETS2 room on our Discord. See if anyone shows up. Let's see if I got this transition working. Oh, it's beautiful. Cool. Good deal. All right.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Quite nice, yeah.
Not bad.
It's just freezing.
It's not so bad here now. It's still cold. But not as cold as it was 2 days ago. My front door works now. So I just bought a garage in Toronto, so I can easily move there after I purchase a truck. And there's a man dealer in Toronto, so that works out pretty well.
Nice.
I have too many garages now. Okay, I'm going to move myself there. Where is my default? Venice. I'm going to relocate myself. Oh, it gets rid of my... Oh, it doesn't take the truck with me. Well, that's no bother. Because I'm on a mission now to get a different truck anyway. Oh, that's funny. There's a dealer right there. You know what? I'm just going to move the truck down there. My usual truck. And then... Oh, did it just... Oh, it just moved me, didn't it? And then drive to the dealer. Because there's one right in town. I want to use that dealer. It did move me, didn't it? No, it didn't. Okay, cool. It put my truck there. Okay. Actually, I'm leaving this one as an automatic. I think I'm going to make the man a manual. A manual. Ha, 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 ha. Oh, no, this isn't. Oh, no, this one is stick shift too. When do I have it? Yeah, I guess it is Scania. Shift pattern. I should probably put my lights on. They're on. Someone over there. Oh no, this is the... Or is this the Volvo? No, this is Scania's shift pattern. Alright. Uh-oh. There we go.
I should be there in 10 minutes.
That's just enough time for me to pick up a new ride. This thing's still very much decked out for winter. Still have my snowman on the roof.
You did a snowman on your roof?
Or on the ceiling. The decor above the wind, or yeah, hanging above the driver, I guess, or in the middle. The dashboard item.
I thought you did a snowman on top of your roof in real life. It would have been pretty sick.
Oh, that's too much effort. Oh, this isn't where I want to be either. What are you doing, Josh? Wait. Oh, it's across the street. Bear with me, it's been a long week.
And cold.
And cold, yeah. Well, I think it was colder earlier in the year, so... But for whatever reason, we didn't have the issue of moisture building up inside our front door until now. Okay, come on. Come on. Oh, wait a second. I can't use the dealer anyway. It's closed. No matter. I'll just go buy one on the internet. I love that.
Buy one on Amazon.
Yeah. Amazon truck. Buy online. Oh, is that where... No, do they put the Scout in every dealer?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's not anything special. What do we want to do? All right, so this is gonna be across Europe. We're going for the full size. I've been driving the XLX model, the mid range, on that regional Germany 1-to-1 scale map, Eilbronn.
Hmm.
It seemed to suit that map pretty well. But since we're on a full European scale map now, I'm totally gonna beef up the truck. Do I want 6-axle? Eh. Is that short? Oh wow, that is really the 4x2 is so short. The wheelbase. I love how sharp you can turn with it.
Yeah, but the fuel tank's gonna be very limited too.
That is also true. Does it say what it is on the right? Uh, let's see. I don't think so. It doesn't give you the
No.
fuel capacity like it does in an American truck. You can get like
Yeah, it does in a mixing
certain
truck.
gallons. Yeah. Which to me doesn't it's weird because the physical tank sizes don't change. The tanks look exactly the same, but one you can get the same chassis but a larger capacity, which is realistic. I wish they did that in Euro Truck. And this is such a long wheelbase. Does it actually give you another fuel tank though? The 6x4 looks like it has only one tank. Or am I missing something? Yeah, that sure looks like it's only one fuel tank on the other chassis configurations. How odd. Well, I guess we'll stick with 4x2 then. I guess I'll go with the LF. Actually, I have no. It was the 3876 is what I'm thinking of. Yeah. I think the noises are slightly different between the two. I think they put in sounds for the D2676 and the 3876.
Hmm.
Hey, Dirt Tracker, what's up? Welcome, welcome. If you want to join us, feel free. I guess I might have to drag you into our chat. Let me know. If you want to join us, we're in Taranto, or we're grouping up in Taranto, Italy. I'm configuring a man truck right now that I'm going to be driving, so getting that out of the way. Is there a 16? Oh, yes, there's a 16-speed ZF. That's what I'm going to use. Perfect. Yeah, sure, I'll drag you in. Getting over some sickness. Oh, well, I hope you feel better soon. We're going to put you in here, though. Wait, can I drag? Will it let me drag you? I swear it let me do this before. Oh, I gotta drag you from general. There we go, like that.
What up?
Hey, hey.
Hello.
All right, let's see. Um, I gotta find my mouse now. I lost it. There it is. I didn't realize they only give you one steering wheel. I was wondering if they gave more options.
I think it's because they don't have like in Scania they have the V8 edition technically, or like the V8 skins and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that adds steering wheels in it or something, or they just haven't. They just literally put it in and didn't add any of that.
Okay, that could be. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't really like the new man. It looks kind of weird.
It. The one thing I find very strange about it, is the gaping hole where the radiator is.
Yeah.
There's like no grill. But in the facelift, if you look at pictures online, the facelift looks like it has those features. Like it, at least on the top half, it doesn't look so weird to me. Oh hey, a thing happened. I don't know what
It
that
goes
meant.
on. It goes on two.
Oh, someone's hosting. I'm on two. Yeah, we're on two. Sunlight's on two.
Okay.
That means we. Yep, yep. All right, we're gonna put some painted mirrors on here. Let's see. Yeah, I definitely want the sun visor. That's a huge windshield. Holy guacamole.
Yes.
I gotta put my screamer horns on. I'm
Got
also
a new
gonna.
computer finally.
Oh, did you? Is it
I did.
a laptop, desktop?
It's a laptop still, just so I can take it wherever I want to go. But
That's good.
it's fast. It's fast.
That is good. Good deal.
Has
Gucci.
i7 8th gen
All right.
with 16 gigabytes of RAM and a 1050 Ti in it.
That sounds very solid for mobile.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And it
Good.
has two fans, so it won't overheat. And it's a backlit keyboard.
What's the brand? Is it an HP?
No, ooh, no. It's I work for a computer company, and we have a small business out of Cleveland that they do computers out of, and it's a Cerna. I don't know how to
Okay.
say it,
Huh.
and they're pretty reliable actually. That's the company that we go through. So
Okay. Okay. Nah, yeah, I hadn't heard of them. I'm in IT. I do some software development, mostly app support, but yeah, that's cool. I recently, last year, I got a laptop that's one of those two-in-ones, and I took the gamble because it has the that Intel 8705G, which is that has the Vega MGL chip, like on the same chip as the Intel CPU. So it gets pretty hot because it's a thin chassis, but it's aluminum, so it disperses the heat pretty well.
yeah,
But if I were to do it again, I probably would just go for a straight like mid-range gaming laptop instead of
yeah,
a two-in-one. But it's cool to be able to flip it around and when I don't want to play a game on it. But more times than not, I'm just sitting there with just having it using it like a regular laptop. So
oh yeah.
it doesn't make too much sense to have it, but it works. It works pretty well. Yeah, I think the only problem is that it gets a little toasty.
Oh yeah, that's what mine is because two heat sinks off of the GPU and the CPU go right across my legs, so it's just this burning mess thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's one side effect for sure.
But what's really cool is it's only like 6 pounds. It's really light for a laptop
That is, yeah, it's very solid.
with that much in it, and I could put another 16 gigs if I wanted to in of RAM, which is phenomenal. Put 32 in here in total, and it's like supercomputer.
Yeah, right. All right, I think I have this spec'd out kind of the way I'm gonna want to drive it. I don't know if this is the right shade of gray I had in my Scania, but it's close.
What country are you guys in?
Italy.
Uh,
Do
don't
you?
have any Italy.
Oh no. Well, we
I
can
do.
head north.
I have the Italy map. I don't have any of the garages down there, so
Oh, okay, okay. Do you know how to do the teleport stuff?
I don't have console enabled right now. But I know.
Oh, I'm gonna be kicked if I don't move. Quick, bye, 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 bye.
Are you guys in the top part of Italy or the bottom?
Bottom. Very bottom.
Okay.
Okay, I need to move my truck. Quick. Don't despawn me. Don't kick me. I'm loading, I promise. Okay. Put it in gear. I don't think I got kicked yet. Nope, not yet. I wonder how long do you have when to give that warning message? Like a minute?
Yeah, something like that.
Minute, yeah.
Alright, so it isn't quite the same shade of gray, but we can fix that. Let's see. So I want to... We'll do a quick switcheroo. So I will drive this. I didn't want to spawn it though. Highway to Hell. How's it going? Heckin' DK. I gotta change the shade of this gray though. It's gotta be one of the other 50 shades.
That's
I don't like
great.
this one. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, truck manager, I wanted to go get the shade of this. No, not this truck. I have too many trucks and no one drives them. I don't run my business very
Efficiently.
professionally. Yeah, there you go. Oh no! No! Wait, I can leave and undo it. There we go. I was trying to save this preset shade of gray. Keep as
What was
preset.
the
There we go. What's that?
What's the G underscore for console?
The command to
Yeah, yeah.
to
Where is that
move.
again?
Oh, or the key is tilde to get the console open.
Yeah. Then what's the file that's in the background that does that? Is that config? In
Yeah,
the,
config.cfg if you're looking to enable the console.
yeah.
All right, let's go configure this. Wait, I gotta drive this guy again. Right, this guy. And then if you're gonna need to move, teleport, you're gonna need to go into single player to run the console. Now I can change my paint. Okay, perfect. Okay, exactly what I wanted to do.
I had it enabled, but like you said, it doesn't work in multiplayer. So
Right, right. Heckin',
What
thanks
the
for the follow.
fuck is going on?
There is so much alert box going on right now. It's great. Thanks for the follow. Is this not cost anything to change the color of your paint? Seriously? That's great. Man, if I got a new paint job at a body shop and I could just go change the color every week, I would totally do it. If it were free. Okay, so I got the truck down. The question is, what is my trailer situation?
Dead.
Or do I just want to go... Well, we're doing contracts anyway, so that doesn't matter. Never mind. The only thing I have left to do now is set up the wheel with the right gearbox. So I have the Scania, but I just switched to a ZF 16 speed. So it'll be more like an American truck gearbox. So that's cool, right? Because it'll be the 4 gates. Yeah, yeah.
that's right. My console's broken. When I press the tilde key, it doesn't display anything,
Uh-oh.
but it's active in the config file, so it just breaks the game.
That's weird. Well, if the
It
console
is.
doesn't work, where's the closest we could meet you?
Let me log in. Let me go.
If you got a garage in northern Italy, we could, or anywhere, I guess, in France or Sweden, or not Sweden, Switzerland, the other one. We could, you could head south, we could head north to a city in the middle.
Yeah. 1 second. I am logging in.
Okay. Let's see if I can do this now. 16-speed gearbox. Oh, this will be like muscle memory now. Because in my free time, I usually spend more time in... Actually, I've been balancing it lately between Euro Truck and American Truck. The thing that gets me the most between the two when I switch is the length of the trailer and the wheelbase. When backing in, I just totally fail when I switch from one platform to the other. It doesn't look too bad. Cool. What do we got for time in the game? Okay, 8 a.m. So that's great. We're pretty much be driving in daylight for the stream, which is nice.
I have Switzerland and France. Marseilles and France, and then Geneva and Switzerland. So.
Oh, Marseille in the south?
Yep.
That's really close.
Yeah, that's the closest one. Or the Switzerland one.
So
it's on the France border between France and Switzerland.
So we have a couple of choices. Do you want to shoot for somewhere in northern Italy? Like
Sure.
Livorno or Florence or Bologna?
Yeah.
Oh, oh, there's sunlight. I was just about to ask how you're making out. So we're ready to go. This doesn't look too bad. Yeah, this the windshield. You know what the windshield reminds me of? It reminds me of like a coach or a bus. When I play in OMSI, there's like huge windshields on those buses.
Yeah.
How far do the wipers go up? Halfway. Okay. So dirt tracker. I guess we can look for something in the middle. Let's see what I have for options and see what you have. And we can aim for there-ish. That's going south. I want to go the other way, game. Ooh. Oh, there's Florence, and it's a biggin. A dozer. Okay. So I have some good ones here. Oh, Suzara, too. How do you feel about, would that be too close for you if we did, like, Verona? Suzara is, like, in between Verona and Parma and Bloni.
Where is it?
It's
What,
like in
Verona?
central north. Yeah, right, just southeast
Oh,
or southwest
Suzara.
of there. Cesara.
Cesaro? I'll do it.
Around there, yeah. Okay, let's do that then. You okay with
Okay.
that, Sunlight?
Yeah.
Alright. This truck isn't exactly built for heavy cargo, but I'm doing it anyway. I mean, in reality, I probably would, like, destroy the rear axle of this truck because there's only 2 axles on the truck, but I have a 16-speed gearbox, so that's progress towards a heavy haul truck. I try to make my trucks in multiplayer kind of versatile. Something in the middle. A jack of all trades. Yeah. I can get used to this gearbox. I do have to say, though, that gaping hole in the middle there of the grill just looks kind of strange. It seems that these trucks like to rev kind of high, too. Like, the green range on the tachometer goes all the way up to 1800.
Does it? When I tried it, it went pretty low. I almost told it every time I started. It got from a stop.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I want... Shoot, I wanted to turn there. Oh, wait, no, I have another
you
option.
can turn off happy service.
Yeah. I just saw the GPS change. That is such a small display, though. Okay, where am I going? In here. Oh, there we go. Oh, I totally skipped like 4 gears there.
That's fine.
I'm shifting Scania style because I drove that for so long. Alright, brand new truck. New truck vibes.
Did they change how fast you can go in multiplayer?
I think this, not recently, I don't think, but in cities you can go pretty quick, like 80
Oh. Yeah,
kilometers.
you can go 80 in town now.
Yeah. It's been like that for a while.
It's been a while, so.
Ah. I am ready with my crane.
I'm 715 kilometers from there.
Now, Sunlight also has this. I was assuming Sunlight would have a unique trailer.
Nah.
No. Oh, I'm scraping. What a great start.
You forgot how to drive these.
I forgot that my butt swings now on this trailer. I still wish, I know I probably say this every time, I wish the trailer, you could turn off the trailer steering. Especially when backing up, it's annoying.
Yeah.
Oh man, can you say cab roll? There's so much roll in this cab. Or maybe it might be because of my load actually. I'm like leaning hard.
I did.
Yeah, it must be just the cargo choice with the physics.
That's actually very scary.
It's like leaning like a coach bus.
Is it?
Yes, it feels like it. Whoa! I should probably look at my settings. I didn't think I had anything that was out of the ordinary, though. Oh, look at that. Oh! Oh, man, it's like one of those 1950 Buicks.
You were doing 2 wheels.
Was I?
Yeah.
Oh, let's see here. Suspension stiffness is at 0, which I like. G trailer stability is at 0. Uh-oh. We're gonna coast here for a second. G truck stability. Yeah, it's all at defaults. Or not defaults. The settings I was running for a while. I guess this thing's just extra super top heavy.
How far are you guys going?
Haven't left the city yet.
Oh, okay.
You might be able to pick up another load and head even further south. I don't know.
Maybe. So I'm it's 8 hours, 9 hours away. So.
Oh yeah. Jeez. This is not going to be conducive to some of the turns we'll experience in Italy. I don't know what's going on here. Put your brake on. Oh, yeah. I wish that the retarder would link up with the engine brake automatically. That's one thing I like about the Scania and the Volvo, is they're kind of linked. So when you do some heavy, when you put the engine retarder to the max, it actually engages the engine brake. In America, we just like to make a lot of noise with Jake brakes.
Sure. Even though in almost every town it is prohibited to use
Yeah, they have the sign up like as soon as you enter the town. Now they're starting to say just you need a muffler in a lot of places. Like a couple weeks ago, we drove through some granted, this is Colorado. Some backcountry Colorado into ski towns, and all they say is all you need to worry about is having a muffler. They're getting a lot quieter now. I mean, modern day truck engine brakes, you can't even tell from the inside that they're running.
Sure.
Oh, hey, Greg's in chat. How's it going, Greg? I see you asked us how it's going. It's going swimmingly so far. I haven't tipped over, but it sure feels like any slight jerk of the wheel, I'm going to be tipping over for some reason. Why is it so unstable? Did they change physics in 1.3.4?
I think.
Oh, maybe I have to put the default values in. Good grief, look at this. Did they change center of gravity? Yes, that's what it feels like.
Maybe it's just the man truck.
I mean, that could very well be. I mean, I'm thinking it has to do with this cargo as well. I think Sunlight said that he was also... No, you're not? You're doing...
Yeah.
What are you...
I am.
Oh, you are.
I'm over driving my Scania that I always drive, and it doesn't act any different than it usually does.
But we have 45-ton cranes, 36 tons actually.
True.
So I think the oversized, for some reason, heavyweight's doing it. Good grief, it's like I'm on the sea instead of on the road.
Row, row, row your boat.
Yeah.
Currently raining on my screen, which sucks.
I think I have the weather turned almost... Actually, I think in multiplayer I just have it turned off because I wish they would sync it, but I guess some people don't like having weather anyway. But if they made it so, like, it's just an on and off option in multiplayer, and then those who want the weather have the same weather at the same time versus...
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Or if they uncheck it, then it's just sunny all the time.
On my old laptop, I couldn't run with rain on because it would pixelate my computer and just kill it.
Now it runs smoothly.
Now it runs fine, but it didn't run well. It didn't like the rain didn't like my computer.
Yeah, yeah. What was the graphics chip in the old one? Was it just integrated, or?
Oh yeah, it was the Intel 520. It only had a 6th generation i5 in it, so
Ah, gotcha.
didn't like it very much in the first place.
Yeah, I still have mixed feelings about the laptop that I had gotten, but I think my desktop gives me too high of expectations for mobile graphics.
Yeah.
The last time I had an AMD chip before this laptop, it had to have been 10, 15, 12 years ago. I'm not that old. And the problem I had with that is that the fan died, or it was dying. The bearing just like shot itself. And so when you would start it up, it would just sound, it'd make the most god-awful sound.
Yeah.
And like, it's not a terrible thing. Like, sure, they sent me a replacement fan. Unfortunately, the replacement fan they sent me was like even louder than the original fan was when the original fan was working. So there was a bearing that worked in the new fan, but it was just so loud. Like, it sounded like a mini buzzsaw or something. So I was like, okay. And that's when I went to get my NVIDIA card, and I actually have been kind of an NVIDIA fanboy since, if you want to call it that. And then I moved to this. I mean, this laptop has an AMD Vega chip in it. It's on the same chip as I was saying as the Intel CPU. It's still AMD, and it works okay for the most part. I don't know if it's a software issue or what, but like when I'm playing a game, all of a sudden the frames will just tank, and it'll be like a slideshow for like 2 seconds or so, and then it will jump right back up again. I'm just wondering if it's overheating and that's just its way of calming down or what, but it's annoying. Other people have had the same problem, but most people just don't care, I guess, on the internet, so there aren't many posts about it.
Yeah.
But a lot of people do have that chip, so I don't know. I mean, it was definitely a pioneering technology, kind of, because Intel and AMD like don't really collaborate often, so.
Nope. No. Did you guys see the new S10?
Yeah, I actually watched the event for a while.
I watched it all.
I was curious about the Fold, and now I'm not curious
Too
anymore.
expensive. Nope, not.
I'm pretty sure when the president held up the phone too, his phone, I'm pretty sure I saw a crease down the middle. So I was like, yeah, it's not, technology's not quite there yet. But after another gen or two, it might be. In the front screen.
It's small, tiny.
Yeah, I was reading,
squished.
and I think one of the reasons they did that is just because the aspect ratio. Because it's a skinny phone when it's folded, but it still looks really weird. It looks like a 1990s phone with the thick bezels on the top and bottom.
Oh yeah, it was really bad.
Yeah, so for that price too, I was like, holy cow! I guess at that point you're kind of just supporting them with developing the next version.
Yeah, oh yeah. I was more interested in the S10, the S10's line, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. If I were to get a phone this year, it would probably be the S10 Plus. But my S8, I'm still rocking just fine until I break the screen. Then I'll get another.
They're totally not cheap at all either.
They're not. No, that's the one thing that kind of irks me too. Which is the S8 Plus starts at 1,000, right?
For the screen.
For the S10 Plus, the phone itself.
Oh yeah, it starts off with 1,000.
Yeah. Like, I think I bought my S8 new from Best Buy because there was a deal in the middle of the year, and the prices will probably drop like $100 or $200 on sale.
Oh yeah, it's hard down.
which is what I'll wait for if I do get a new phone.
I usually wait until about June to buy a new phone, just so they can get all
Yeah.
the bug stuff worked out. So
Yeah.
that's why I want to buy that, because I have the S9 Plus right now, and I like it. I love it actually, but you just really want the S10 looked like it was a phenomenal piece of artwork.
I like the in-screen fingerprint idea. Oh, that's
Oh
cool.
yeah,
Especially when I was glad to hear that you can unlock with the screen off, because I wasn't sure how that would work if it's in the display, but it's not part of the display technically, it's just underneath it.
yeah. It's just there's a little patch in the screen.
Yeah, so I mean, the only reason I got my S8 was because my Nexus phone, I accidentally dropped face down while putting together a piece of furniture, which was actually this desk that I'm sitting in right now, and it has like it's like a gaming chair, so it's like all metal and it has bolts sticking out of it and all that.
Oh, so it smacked it and
The bolt
shattered.
head, yep. And I had a glass screen protector on it. It went right through the glass screen protector,
Ouch.
and and the fracture of the screen matched the screen protector almost perfectly. So I looked at it at first. I was like, "Oh, good thing I had a screen protector on this." And I pulled the screen protector off, and I was like, "Oh shit." And it was only in the corner too, but it just drove. Yeah, I'm just that person. It would just drive me insane. And at that point, the phone was already about 2 years old. So I was like, okay, fine, I'll go get another phone. And then I went with the S8, and it's been serving me pretty well. So fingers crossed. I don't have a screen protector on it because I never found one that really fit the screen with the
Yeah,
curve.
for the Infinity thing, they don't really have one that covers it.
Yeah, it doesn't cover the whole display. Because of that, and then like the case I have on it's an OtterBox, so it's kind of thick. It would kind of interfere with it too.
Um, my S9 Plus, I didn't. I put the liquid stuff on it for a while, but that still gave you scratches and stuff. So I went to the Verizon store and asked for like a screen protector. And the one that I have on it now is actually it covers the bezels, or it covers the sides. So they might have made something that actually did.
Huh. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it now because I haven't looked recently.
Yeah.
But yeah, I yeah, I'm just fingers crossed I don't break my screen this year though, because I would probably actually hold on to the S8 because I'm actually running the Pi Beta right now on it.
I love Pi Beta.
And the One UI looks so nice and it's really
Oh yeah.
smooth. So I was actually surprised at how snappy the software is being beta.
Oh yeah.
And I think that for the S8, I know the S9 already has the official release, I think, but the S8
Yeah.
is due in the next week or two. I think they're going to get the official.
Wouldn't surprise me.
But
Samsung likes unveiling their stuff in one version at a time.
yeah, exactly. And then it's probably going to be probably the last version of Android. The S8 probably won't get Android Q,
Oh yeah. No.
unfortunately. But I mean, at that
That's
point, I'd
'cause,
probably be due for another phone.
Yeah, it's because Samsung likes putting out new phones and then stop supporting them after a couple years.
Yeah, similar to Apple.
Yeah, but Apple has a longer standing. Like, I have an iPad that is the second generation of the original iPad series, and it still gets the newest software updates.
Oh, does it? That's interesting.
So, like, it lasts forever. Except it's dying now, but
Yeah, I mean the battery is probably the first thing that's going to go if you take good enough care of it.
yeah.
There's not much that can be done about that. And then,
Oh no, oh no.
and people complain about the phone slowing down, but the reason they slow down is because they make them use less processing power so that the battery doesn't cut out as it ages.
Yeah.
So, which makes sense to me. I mean, now that I understand that.
Yeah. I'm just never a fan of Apple in the first place, so I never went that line.
Yeah. I had the iPhone 4. I had Apple for a little while, and then I went to a Droid and haven't gone back. But yeah, no, it was interesting. I skimmed through some of I had the event going in the background while I was working, so listen along to it. And
Even the S10e version, the smaller one, the economy version,
yeah.
still is really good for what it is. To be honest,
Oh yeah.
it's not like the smaller version of the iPhone 10 or whatever. I don't remember what it is.
The SE.
Yeah, yeah. It's not like that because it's like still has all the good like screen in it, not like the SE.
Don't they have the same chip across too? I think the E also
Yeah,
has
it's
the
yep,
Snapdragon, the same chip.
the 55 or
Yeah.
55.
I I can't believe how much storage they're putting in these phones nowadays though too.
Yeah,
It's
it's a terabyte.
yeah, yeah. That's why it's so expensive. They're cramming that much memory into
But just think, 10 years ago, the biggest storage you can get was 128.
yeah, what was the price for that back then? It was still quite a bit.
It was probably still quite a bit, yeah.
But yeah, the $1,000, I I don't want to do that because I got my
Oh,
my S8 for like half that.
oh, I paid $929 for my S9 Plus.
I'm gonna have to refuel.
Oh, you have to refuel? Okay.
Yep.
We will make the stop up ahead then.
I paid an outrageous amount for my S9 Plus anyway, so it's fine. It's not like $40 more or so. And Samsung is doing a special deal with on their website. If you trade in, you get like I get $600 back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and
Hmm.
then my payments are like $18 a month. Like, oh, okay, that's nice.
So did you order the
I
tab?
thought about it, but I have to pay off my original phone first.
Ah, got you.
So
Yeah, that's important.
yeah,
Yeah, I see. I haven't really gotten into the. I'm actually not in contract right now with my carrier, which is Verizon. I bought the phone outright and then just put it on my line. I guess that way, if I ever decide to jump ship, which honestly I don't think I ever will with Verizon, because I actually get a decent price for it and it's subsidized with my company.
oh yeah, yep. At the old hospital I used to work at, it was 23% off.
Yeah, it's something like that for me for the
Yeah,
data, just for the line charge.
yeah, yeah. Just still amazing. I take it all day long. It's not worth it anymore, so it's not really worth it.
I guess I could get used to this engine sound. Anytime I'm in single player though, it's very very rare that I drive a truck with the SES default sounds. I almost always use a mod. And some of them are kind of slightly annoyingly loud, but I like how they blended the RPM ranges together. They just, to me, sound more fluid and realistic. And these aren't bad. I mean, these were recorded with some serious microphones.
Oh yeah, on the spot.
Yeah, I like watching those videos on YouTube on SES's YouTube channel, where
Oh
they
yeah,
like they wire up these huge fuzzy microphones, like right behind the cab, and get all that
yep.
video. And I always like the closing scene. It's always something funny.
Mhm.
But there's just something about the sounds I wish was slightly different. Because to me, it's that they seem to like be missing like gaps maybe in the audio samples of RPM ranges, and they blend them. So like when you're at certain RPMs, it sounds kind of artificial. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
All those people have the loud horns. Nice. So that's why I use mods for sounds in single player at least. There's a really nice one for the Volvo, I think, that's out. I think the author's name is Lean on forums, and he and Creechbomb make really awesome engine sounds, I think. So those of you watching probably already know about the forum and the mods in the sound section, but I recommend those sounds if you're looking for one from one of those authors. They do a great job. I mean, hats off to any modder out there, because I don't have the patience to do that.
Nope, me neither. Couldn't mod, couldn't program. Not my type of work.
So are you in like IT or
I am. I work
like?
as of right now. I'm still in college, so I'd
Okay.
go for network administration. But I work in a local computer repair store
Okay. Okay.
as of right now. till I
That's cool.
finish my degree. So
Yeah, one of the guys in the group here is doing field services with a school district now, which I always thought was cool. When I was in high school, I always thought it was so cool to be like the tech guy going around fixing all the computers. And I kind of did that as an intern at a couple of power plants in the summers between college. I worked at a nuclear plant station near home for a couple of summers, and I worked at a paper mill in Pennsylvania for a summer. I liked the nuke plant better.
yeah,
The paper mill was a little grungy, but I did field services those years, and I missed that portion of IT a lot, actually.
there's a famous plant around us that's shutting down. David Bessie.
Is that paper?
No, it's a nuclear power plant actually.
Oh,
It
really?
supplies of about 20% of all of Ohio
Oh, wow.
with energy. So they're getting ready to shut it down.
Gotcha.
They're done with it. So it's showing its age. So it's
Yeah,
been
yeah.
around for a
Oh, yeah.
while.
A lot of the plants have been around since the 50s or 60s, and
Oh, yeah.
well, it's about time, I guess. I mean, there's a big push for wind and solar, but when it's just, I don't know. I mean, you look at the power a single nuclear power plant can put out. How many windmills do you need to put that, on the
yeah.
grid?
But the only problem is nuclear power. If it explodes, it's toast. And
Yes.
everyone around it.
Meltdown's no bueno. Also, the waste is a problem too.
Oh yeah, because it takes like 10,000 years or whatever it is to decompose or whatever
Oh
it
yeah,
is.
it's insane. We just shove it into a mountain in Nevada.
Yep.
I don't understand why we don't just throw it at the sun.
It creates a little extra heat.
Yeah.
Comes back at us. Ooh, that's not a solar flare. That was what we just launched at the sun.
I'm in the town, so
Yeah, I imagine
We
that's
still
not...
got about 10 to 15 minutes.
okay.
Oh, right.
Well,
right.
wait.
That's kind of that's kind of stinks for the employees of the plant too, right? Like, it's the
Yeah,
plant's gonna
I-
retire. They know they're out of a job in a few years.
Yeah. I think there's like 1,000 people that work there.
Yeah, it's a lot. It takes a lot to run one of those plants.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, 10, 15 minutes ish. We'll be there.
Okay. I'm sitting at the service station, so
I always underestimate how big this map is, even though it's a 1 to 19 scale.
yeah. I'm ready to try the 1 to 2 scale that you come out with.
So yeah, I'm actually a fan of the 1 to 1 scales, and again, to the modder, hats down for the patience they have to sit there and recreate the world literally. But Ailbron is the one that I play a lot in single player, and it's just the surrounding area. But like, there's a stretch of the autobahn, well, 2 stretches actually, I think 2 or 3 stretches, and like from one end to the other, it's like an hour drive.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's basically 1-to-1 scaling, so
Yeah, and I love that. I love that sense of scale where you don't come across an interchange every 2 minutes or whatever onto another major highway. But at the same time, it can get a little redundant if you spend the whole day on the map. Whereas in a scale like this, there's lots of different areas with different terrain that you can drive on in the same
Yeah.
day. But I do like the smaller scales, or the more 1-to-1-ish scale maps. There's a 1 to 3 scale map of Hungary, which is really good. And that one hasn't seen an expansion recently. I really wish there would be. I played so much on that map, but I kind of got burnt
Game
out
was
on
it?
it. What's that?
what game was it?
Euro Truck.
Oh.
I got kind of burnt out because it was like, I don't know, I guess I drove too much of the map, so I'm waiting for new content. And it sounded kind of promising. Like, the developer's been super busy. He is not really active on the forum anymore, but he has his own forum, I guess. And once in a while, a good soul will post on the SES forum saying, hey, this guy posted an update on his forum. You should go check it out. And I think the idea is they're trying to expand it, but like everyone's just super busy, so it probably won't happen anytime soon.
Yeah.
Someone's building a 1-to-1 scale of the Rotterdam area.
Wasn't STS building the 1-to-1 scaling for the one part of it?
Were they? I didn't hear that. That they were doing anything 1-to-1.
I saw Squirrel's video. It's 1-to-2 or whatever it is. Yeah, Squirrel put out a video, and it's by SCS, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, the T region map?
I don't know.
I think that's what it. I think that might be what you're talking about. I'm not sure. But there's a region. It's a region in France, and it's a scale of 1-to-2. And it was released as like a beta stage, I think. And I think it's like a half-hour or 45-minute stretch, end to end. This guy's cruising. Look at this guy. Woo!
Jet engine.
What's that?
Jet engine.
Yeah, really.
That was the video.
They should let us put jet engines on the back of the trucks.
I mean, they put it on tanks. Why not trucks?
Yeah, right. Exactly. But yeah, I think I know what video you're talking about.
Yeah, it's Squirrels.
Does this lane end? Oh, this lane does end. How dare they do that to us? Alright, we're in the area of Bloney. So we're getting close.
About 5 minutes left.
Yeah, 5 minutes. I don't know why it's so hard for me to compute time with the scale. Let's just make it 1-to-20. So you divide the time by 10, and then by 2 again.
Not the time, the distance.
Oh, the distance.
It's easier to work that way. Gives you time in minutes.
Those guys are like drag racing. Oh man.
Speaking about drag racing, do you know the EA game Need for Speed World that closed in 2015?
Yes, I loved that game.
Well, now you can play it again because some modders took it back, and there's some private servers. Not many people on it, but you can still play multiplayer.
Yeah, I did read that. I read that a couple months ago, I think, unless this is a different group that did it too. But yeah, we played that a lot. I think it released in 2010 or something, and my buddy and I played it. Yeah. My buddy and I played it for hours, and then he bought a car, and it ended up not being a great choice because it's like it takes forever to earn up to get a car.
Yeah.
And it was the Lotus, I think.
It was pay to win. It was pay to win.
Oh, absolutely. You gotta make money somehow if it's free to play.
Yeah.
And he ended up
No,
like...
it's free to play. You don't have any boost or anything. You can buy anything with currency, in-game currency.
Yeah.
I'll send you the link if you need.
Now, with the mod, is everything unlocked, or do they still make you pay?
There's some features that are not yet on, but most of everything is ready and working.
So like, so if you were to, I mean, they're not allowed to accept money for it, right? Because they just like resurrected EA's game, or do you still have to pay for like upgrades? Do you know?
No, you can do it all for free.
Yeah, that's what I would expect, but it makes me wonder.
There's a few servers that offer some premium, premium features if you like pay for donation, like for $5, and you can get some special cars that are drove by AIs and more in-game currency, but it's not mandatory, and you can pretty much work away without it.
we might have to look into that because we put a lot of hours into that game, me and Ben. And
Yeah.
we had a great time with it. So
Despite the pay-to-win thing, it was really good.
yeah, I mean, we didn't put 1 cent into it and still had a great time until he bought a Lotus Elise and it was terrible. Because it's like starting from the beginning again. I mean, you go from an upgraded car to a stock car, and then you have to be high enough in level to get the upgrades, and then you had to basically pay for the upgrades if you didn't want to wait to get all the credits, because it's almost impossible to get the credits. And then we just said forget it. And then it was like a year later they shut the servers down. But it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. I loved Team Escape. I don't know if you remember that. When you're a bunch of people trying to escape the police.
Oh yeah.
That was so good.
Sometimes I miss Need for Speed. Like, oh man, that takes me back to like when I played Need for Speed 3 and Need for Speed was it Hot Pursuit?
Most Wanted.
High Stakes. Oh, this is like from like the mid to late 90s.
I wasn't alive in the 90s, so
I was a 90s child, so I
am
get all those references.
1 year away.
I think my first Need for Speed game was the original Hot Pursuit, which for its age, like for its time, had great graphics. Like I mean now I would probably laugh if I looked back at it, but like looking at it even like in 2010, it was like, wow, this is what this game looked like in like the late 90s, or I think it might have been a game in like 2000 or something. So actually, I think that was the first Need for Speed game I got, but then I got like some of the older titles because I saw them on sale back when Walmart used to put CDs on the shelf for PC games, and they had like a budget aisle that was like $5, $10. Oh boy.
Okay, is Antonio?
We're just entering the city now.
Yep.
Okay. I'm just discovering, so.
So Greg in chat says that they actually strapped jet engines to trains at one time, to a train. They said they had a rail car back in '66. Oh, it was a rail car. They strapped 2 turbines to it, and it hit almost 200 miles an hour. So this wasn't the engine. This was just a rail car. That sounds like fun.
Yep. Would have wrote it, for sure.
That reminds me of Extreme MSTS, Microsoft Train Sim, the best video ever.
Yeah.
There's some guy who made a 20-minute video literally of every single engine in the game souped up so that it could go hundreds of miles an hour, and just wrecked them into each other head on. It's the same thing for 20 minutes, but it is amazing. This thing is like a boat. I'm gonna pick a lighter cargo this time around and see if it behaves the same way.
No, I don't think it would.
No, I think it's definitely dependent on the trailer.
Yeah, maybe with more axles it wouldn't do that.
Good.
That's true. Or if I just like made my suspension stiffness like 10, I would probably be launched into the air.
That's race car stiffness.
Oh gosh, I feel like I'm gonna tip over just going at like walking speed.
The roundabout.
Yeah, like half of your wheels are off.
I don't get it.
I don't know if it's because the game, multiplayer doesn't display the suspension correctly or anything.
Yeah, I think that might be what it is, because I don't think I'm lifting off the ground, but I'm damn close. So weird. Oh, so many roundabouts.
Yep. Gotta love them. It's Italy.
I need to practice for whenever we're on our honeymoon and I'm driving in Malau. It's gonna be interesting.
Going to Malau for your honeymoon this year?
We'll be flying into Paris, working our way down there on train, and then we want to actually drive across the Molau Viaduct. So that's why we're gonna get a rental car and then drive, and try not to kill anyone or get pulled over.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, there we go. Clip that wall.
GG, base driver.
Rip.
Sunlight's just not caring and just gonna park it in the easy cheesy.
Actually, I didn't choose this because I put it on random, you know?
Oh, okay. Did I don't think I chose. I think they just put me here. No, I did choose. This is where they wanted me. Oh well. How could I forget I already did that? My brain is fried.
Are you guys driving freight market or are you guys driving cargo? Cargo market.
Well, we had a heavy load. I mean, we're stuck at 90
So-
with the contract loads. We've been taking it easy.
So you're doing externals?
Yeah, yeah.
Gotcha.
Alright, gotta figure out what we got next here.
For this is Rotterdam.
That's a very green truck.
Yep.
Very nice.
My BTC's truck, so.
Alright.
That's the color of our truck, so.
I like all the beacons.
Yep. I can actually, like.
Can't miss that.
Oh.
Alright. What do we got? So you said furthest is Rotterdam?
That's what I have. But I can go to over to Slovakia, nice France, Bologna, Italy, and Dresden. Go to Dresden.
The furthest I can do is 2,050, 100.
Oh shit. Yeah, apparently the
That's
first I can
like
go is
Finland.
Russia.
That's Finland, yeah.
Oof, that's right up against Finland. That's a long drive right there. Could do we want oh wow, look at this one. Into Hungary, it's actually a hot item, expires in an hour.
We can also go to Poland if we want to.
Yeah, we could. Do you have the Baltic region?
I have all the DLCs.
Oh, cool. So we could head up into new terrain. If we
I
want.
have Baltic, so that's where I'd stay at mostly.
Okay, cool. Do we want to head into Poland then? Because I have something that takes us up that way. And then depending on how long that takes, we may or may not make it into the Baltic region. But we'll get close.
Where are you going?
But we
in
have
Poland?
taxi.
So I have all. How do you pronounce that? Olsen?
POZ. POZNAN. the one you have?
OLSZTYN.
Olstin. Whatever that was.
Olston.
Olston.
Olston. There you go. That sounds believable.
I have one that is just south and west of it. POZNAN is the one I have. So
Okay. Let me see if I can get something
Poznan.
over there. Poznan.
I didn't see anyone for Poznan. Ah, yeah, there's one.
Oh.
Fromage de chèvre.
I think I have to refresh again. Am I in the right area? I gotta go a little further. Warsaw. It really doesn't want to give it to me, does it? I mean, I can always detour and follow you guys up into Poznan, and then I would go drop off in Olston. Let me try one more refresh. Come on, contracts. Oh, wait a second. I could do this one. It takes me to Gdansk. It's like just north of Poznan, and it has me go through Germany and straight through Poznan too.
I go directly south of Berlin, so I'm on a road that's like right below Berlin, and I mean, like it's kind of weird how it takes me. It's taking me through Germany, but
Yeah, I think it's having us go the same way that way up into Poznan. So let me try one more time. Did I just lose
Just
it?
notice the Poznan cargo has me picking it up at Verona, not Cesare. That's fucked up. I don't want to pick it at another one.
Oh, that's true. I mean, we could filter on Cesara too. What's the farthest we can get for that? Not very.
Nope.
Nothing
Nah.
exciting.
Nah.
That's all right. We can always backtrack to pick up. That's the one thing I actually kind of like about the external contracts is it kind of gives you a whole region of pickup zones. Okay, so now I gotta find this again.
so we're on Poland.
I think so. Yeah, we'll head up that way. I just need to get the damn cargo to show up again. Come on. I mean, I might just have to do Warsaw. And then just follow you guys up. I can reroute my GPS.
Oh, of course it disappeared now, as I was to take it.
Oh, this.
Oof.
Now I have one going to Lavata, which is north of Poland. So I can go there, detour around.
Where is that?
Lavata. It's right above Lithuania.
Oh, okay. Latvia maybe.
I don't know how to say it. Whatever it is.
That's there's so many choices. There's too many cities. Is it the one to Riga?
Yeah.
I do see that one. I have that one. Do we want to do that one?
Riga, yeah?
Riga, yeah.
Riga, what the fuck is that?
Latvia?
Shit. Okay. Yeah.
Takes us
Just
up
run
through
refresh.
Austria, Czech Republic, Poland.
Yeah.
Riga, I got one to Riga, two to Riga.
Oh, cool. From Cesara. This is the one I found, which is
Yeah,
super
from
convenient.
Cesare.
Let's do it. Let's do
Okay,
it.
so okay.
To Riga. Or Riga. We'll see if a slightly lighter trailer will fare better with my truck.
Yeah.
But I have doubts. In theory, it should be a little bit better, but maybe not much. I think I'm already going the wrong way.
GG.
Yep. JK, I'm just going to leave the trailer here and drive up.
Oh, okay. So apparently I accepted one and I didn't finish. And that one's gone now too. So I'm going just past Riga and I'm going to Istik. It's the town, the country above it. It's going through the town, so
So it's still basically there. Yeah.
it's basically on the same road.
Road,
So.
take me home to the place
Place.
I belong. I just crashed into my trailer.
What's funny is we all carrying the same thing.
Do a
Boy,
burnout.
your cab is going up in the sky.
Oh,
It is.
what is happening?
Did you break it?
No, I don't know why it's doing that, but I swear my physics values are the same as the previous version.
Your front end is Joe's barely off the ground.
It just must not be showing physics correctly
Apparently not.
on
'Cause
multiplayer.
Your front end is off the ground a little bit.
I have everything 0 across the board, which is the way I've always had it. When I try bumping up, I don't want to do that though. Maybe I don't know. I'm gonna leave it there for now, and we'll see how it fares with this lighter load. I'll follow you guys.
I like how we're carrying all the same stuff. Am I going first? Son, who's going first?
It's chicken, whoever gets out first.
Yep.
Yeah, the 16 speed is, it means I can start out in like 6th gear, which is just true for American trucks too. Yeah, this feels like I'm basically driving the Volvo that I'm driving an American truck right now.
Mm-hmm. Off the ground.
No, not just with the transmission. Oh, I have to wait for this to open now too. Let's see how I do around this corner here. Yeah, it's definitely more stable. But still, I gotta read up on that and see if something changed with the physics that I wasn't aware of. Because I didn't change the values recently, so I don't know why it's behaving so differently. It could just be the man, I don't know.
Of course, it has to rain again.
Yeah, turn the probability down.
I think it's all the way up.
Oh, well that might do it. If it's all the way up, it will not stop raining, I think.
Yep.
Which actually I do sometimes if it's like an all-day rainy day kind of thing outside. I like to match the weather in the game.
I'm gonna max out my fuel.
Okay. What am I doing for fuel right now? Let's see. Looks like I'm at about 3/4 of a tank.
Just below full.
I think I'll be alright for now. I'll sip on the fuel.
So we're just gonna pull over and top it off though, so.
Yeah, for sure. And I guess I might as well if I'm here too.
Oh, I only have 2 here.
I'm gonna take bets that Sunlight will finish first. I don't know. I mean, their trucker said his tank was pretty full, so. Oh,
Driving away.
off the
Oh,
gate.
we're both.
Alright, let me top off here.
This thing is gonna take us about 2 hours. I have gas ready for this.
Shit.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to be hungry at the end of this.
I'm eating boost right now, so that's why I'm eating. It's the first thing that I've had all day, so.
Well, time to buckle in then.
Oh.
What is
Randomly
the
just disappear?
what is the longest drive you can do now? Isn't it like it's
4,000 or so, probably.
450 or 60, 460 I think. 1,000.
Which is giant,
yeah, that's like what, 4 hours?
at least.
That's basically a day of driving. You spend your afternoon on this.
I could totally do that.
I did once.
No wonder no one wants to drive with the speed limiter enabled.
What do you mean?
A lot of people drive, I guess, either just empty trailers or freight market cargo where they don't have to be limited to 90.
Yeah.
So they can get from end to end of the map in literally half the time that a truck can legally travel at.
It's fine. I mean, we're doing 20 over right now, so.
Yeah, once we hit the contracts stick us to 90 though, but if you don't have a contract load on the server, you can actually hit whatever your truck pretty much can hit. I think it's 150 honest.
150, yeah.
150.
Yeah, so technically the trucks could probably go a hair faster, but At that point, you're pretty much maxing out your RPMs.
Oh yeah, even doing 130 in Winscannia, it like just revs out.
Into space.
Yeah, especially if you have the heavy hull gearbox, it's very short gears, so. Well, I mean, so my range is saying 3,560, so I can make it on this easily.
I have the 12 speed in mine.
Do you have realistic assumption on
I do,
test?
yeah.
Not me.
So you might divide this range by 2.
Oh, is it that bad for when you
Because
go to pills?
Because there's no way you're gonna do 30 liters 100 kilometers. Unless
I
you're a
wonder what
golf driver, but I don't think you are.
Yeah, you're right. I'm in the 40s right now. Hmm.
With
Let's-
22 tons, you're more about to go 40 to 50 liters.
Yep. I'm watching it now, and well, I use quite a bit though. I'm gonna reset my trip meter and see what I'm averaging on the highway here. Because I was hauling that crane, and I was like really sucking
Are
fuel.
you guys getting off here, or are you guys not? Mine says to get off there, but I'll follow this way.
Yeah, I guess I'll just follow. It said for me to leave too.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna go north.
Yeah, we're going north, and then we're just
I think I have the shortest route set up, not the quickest.
So on flat,
Actually,
I'm at almost 40.
You see?
I'm actually just under it. But that's what's
So
perfect.
you're not gonna do
Yeah,
3,000.
Nah. And it just spikes when I'm on any kind of incline.
So just so you guys know, I've got the shortest route programmed on my GPS, so I can go to countryside roads that I quite like, and like the quickest setup that just go through highways all the way.
Okay, I think mine's just there's also a third option. It's like default, right, or optimal or something.
No, there's the quickest, that's default. There's the shortest, that's the one I have, and the one that used to be before an update, I don't remember which. And there's the last one that is avoid highways.
Oh. That'd be fun. That'd be fun avoiding highways all the way there.
It's fun, especially in Germany, but the thing is that you can expect your travel distance to be doubled or
At least.
be thrice the original.
At least double.
At least double.
Because you never know where you're going.
It'd be interesting if they added an option where it just avoids the toll roads, because that's what I do in real life. By default, I have Google Maps set up to avoid toll roads, but there aren't many out where I live, so.
Oh, there's one. 80-90. That's it.
Yeah, we have near our airport, near the Denver airport, is the pretty much the sole toll road around here.
I think there's one in the state, in my state. 80-90, and that's it. And then it goes right through my town, so. And it's one of the major highways getting out of town.
Starting to lean on that one. To apex the turn a little bit. Oh. This is cool. It kind of follows the river for a little while. A couple weekends ago, we road tripped through the countryside of Colorado for really the first time, and we didn't venture too far yet since we moved out here a couple of years ago. And we basically went to the southwest corner, and if we had gone a little further, we could have been at four corners of Arizona, New Mexico, Nevada, and Colorado. But we'll do that some other time. But the drive was just it was amazing. Like I was just like in awe the whole time. More so on the way home than on the way out, because on the way out it was mostly flat. Some mountains, there was a one mountain pass, but going home we decided to go north and then go back east. And there are some really cool ski towns that we went through, and like the mountain roads that we had to go on, like they were carved out like 4, 5, 6 feet of snow on either side. Like they had to basically dig to the back down to the road again after it snowed so much. Luckily, it wasn't snowing on our road trip. It was actually beautiful weather. But it was just, there's some amazing views out there of the mountain ranges, and then there's a bunch of avalanche zones that you drive through, so that's kind of nerve-wracking, but it was fun.
At any given time, you could die.
Basically, they say don't stop because you know, they don't say it, you could die. They say don't stop for like the next mile or whatever, avalanche zone.
I don't deal with that anywhere here. I live it on flat state.
Yeah, I mean, here we're at like, well, here we're at between 6,000 and 7,000 feet. That's the base, and then the mountains go up to about 12, 13, 14,000.
We're only 3,000 here.
Yeah. I mean, I grew up on the East Coast, so the Appalachians were mountains to me, and then I learned about the Rockies, and now the Appalachians look like little hills.
I've been in the Rocky, or the no, I've been in the one in Tennessee, the ones in Tennessee, but the Appalachian.
Yeah. So I guess those would
Yeah.
be a little more pronounced than the ones that I was used to growing up with in like Pennsylvania and Maryland.
Nope.
But yeah, I mean, I kind of miss that. The biggest thing I miss is how green it is back on the East Coast. Here, it's like basically desert, but it snows and it's cold.
See, it's not green right now.
Well, that too. I mean, it's even more pronounced now than what it is during the spring and summer. But even the summer out here, it's like things do get green, but it's very patchy and sandy and deserty.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, there's a thing called the woods on the East Coast that we don't have out here either. There's patches of trees out here, but that's it. It's not like straight up woods.
It's really weird because they'll chop down a section of trees and then they'll leave a section of trees. It's like woods, just enough that you can walk through it
Yeah.
and get all the mosquitoes, but not enough to call it anything.
I guess that's the thing too out here. It's just so dry that there aren't many mosquitoes. But when we walk around like the neighborhood pond in the summertime, that's where they like to hang out.
Oh.
So that's like the only spot in Colorado they hang out is by bodies of water. But it's so moist on the East Coast that they're everywhere in the summer.
Well, I do used to live in. I live in what used to be a swamp, so could explain why. Yeah, my whole entire town used to be a swamp before the Native American made it into a town.
Huh. Looks like I'm slowly sinking on consumption since we left the city. I'm at like around 37 now.
Slow them down.
Oh, this is gonna kill it here though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 165, 170. I like using like the Scania V8 with like a 60-ton load, starting out in first and hitting like 300 or 400. Literally 4 liters a kilometer. Gas guzzling. I don't know if it could hit that limit in reality, or if it's just the way they do the math in the game. It's like there's certain limits that they don't hit. It just skyrockets.
And we are in.
Oh boy.
I don't know what country flag that is.
That's Austria, I think.
Oh, these curves are not fair.
And they're coming up. Oh, I saw that, son. That was a little. That was a
You
little.
didn't say anything. I'm a perfect driver.
I saw that lean.
That's just multiplayer, not doing it right for you.
Oh no, he said he didn't see it, so he leaned. guess what? Another toll road coming up, or toll booth.
Yep, there goes my fuel consumption.
This one we'll have to stop.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, we can't roll through anymore.
Yep.
Gosh darn
That's
it.
the old one.
Stupid old maps. I hope that more of Germany comes. New Germany.
Yeah.
Soon. Because that looks so good. Could probably do this in too low. It's like third. Yeah, it's not bad. Smell some smoke in the clutch, but that's alright. I'm glad I chose this 16-speed gearbox, because it definitely reminds me of the shift pattern I'm used to in an American truck. Oh gosh.
Tunnels. Oh, we're returning here. Drip to your fuel consumption again.
Yeah, we gotta turn up here. That's gonna kill it again.
And it's a hill, so you're gonna get even more.
Yeah, definitely gonna probably have to stop to refuel on this trip.
You will.
Unless I can squeeze it and coast into the city.
Then you can't leave.
Yeah. This is my life now.
Oh.
Final stop. Now I transform my truck into a house, and I'll live there.
Yep.
Yeah, I broke over 40 now.
There's a gas station if you're on stop. It's a little too early for that, so.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm good if you guys are good.
I'm still basically at a full tank, so.
Even 520 horse, I'm having a hard time.
I got 740, whatever the biggest Scania one is. It's 740.
730.
750. Okay.
I got the same.
I got 520. That explains it.
Yep. So we're pulling away then.
It's good now. I'm catching up. It's all good. I'll do 90 whenever I can. Especially on a trip this long. The classic Doppler effect.
Nope.
Woo! Only 1,700 kilometers to go.
I'm just below 2,000.
That's right, because you have to go slightly further.
Yeah.
I hope it's downhill the rest of the way.
Tough day.
No.
We should go
Tough
down
luck.
the CD road. We should go chill on the CD road in Germany.
We'll take a slight detour east,
Yeah.
or west, I mean. Gosh darn it, directions.
Just remap the whole entire.
So we'll have to be careful on this one because we have to go on the left and then there's a sharp turn and then another sharp turn.
Okay. And there's people either coming at us or behind us.
Yep.
Let's
Behind
see.
us.
Yeah.
Can't tell because they're.
Oh
I just
no.
hope that if there's people ahead of us, they don't ram us.
They're probably behind and they're probably going to catch up and then desperately
'cause
try
they're
to
like-
pass us.
They're like 100. Oh no, there's one of them in front of us.
Oh jeez. Oh.
There's one behind us.
Oh yeah, he's coming in hot. Coming in hot. Wide berth. Wide berth.
Whoa, that one's flying.
Doing a little like 100 or so.
Ain't got time for that.
Mm-mm.
Nobody got time for 90.
Oh, here comes the other part of the country. We're gonna leave.
Oof, he crashed.
He tried to type and drive. This is why you don't text and drive, kids.
Sure.
Oh, they left.
Welcome to Germany. 2 sharp turns again.
Yay.
Welcome to Surprise Osfarts.
Oh, we're getting off the next exit.
Oh.
Ooh. Passing up.
Was there only one of them? I thought there was another guy behind.
No, there's just one.
Oh.
Apparently my truck can stay at 90 better than your truck can.
No, I just like to slow when I take sharp turns.
Eh.
It's
I
called
go-
safety.
I go full
Oh,
force.
we got some traffic coming up here.
Nah, left.
Left?
Left,
Towards
left.
left.
That's right.
Ooh,
Might say
boy.
going that. Might say go that way. So that's what I'm
More
slowing
speed.
down.
Need for speed.
Truck edition.
Yeah. I can see it now, EA. Come on, bring it.
There's a dude right behind you, by the way.
Is he the one who said more speed? He's probably the one who said more speed. Well, tough
Like
luck.
right behind you.
Well, you know what? Maybe I should just slow down. You know, that's what I do in real life. If someone's being a jerk behind me,
Oh yeah.
I actually, I will make sure.
We're going to do 50.
I make sure if there's someone on my ass while driving that if there's a stop sign, I make a complete stop.
Yeah.
Oops. I can't power shift like this guy. Look at this guy. Holy cow. This guy's struggling. He's struggling. He's trying.
You guys can pass me on the left. Because I don't know where I'm going.
No,
So
you're not.
Wait, why? Why are we passing?
I was just letting Sun pass me, so
Oh.
you can tell where
We
we're
got
at.
another dude behind him.
Hmm.
It's busy on
Oh,
this
I feel
road.
like
You're good.
slowing down now.
Yeah, you're good. Oh, he's gonna ride.
I was gonna hit the brakes just to see it rage.
Oh, now he's gonna slow down.
Gotta be subtle about it.
Oh.
What is he doing?
Slowing. Being slow.
He is hitting the brakes. Why is he doing that? Maybe he has his cruise on.
Or he's a 90.
Whoops.
Oh, is he trying to screw us over with this exit up here? Oh, it's not one of those. There's another dude coming up behind. FYI. Oh my gosh, they are flying. Woo! I mean, they probably had quite the momentum on that hill.
Meow.
Yeah, with this trailer, there's quite the difference in the physics. There's something with the heavy cargo that was just extremely unstable. This one's not so bad.
It's like the dudes in front of us is stuck at 92. So he's not pulling away anymore, so.
Oh, so he picked up the momentum downhill, and
Yeah.
maybe he took his truck out of gear so he could get more speed down the hill. I've done that before. Oh, jeez. I did an experiment too. Theoretically, in physics, it doesn't matter how heavy your vehicle is, you should end up if you start at the same starting speed at the top of a hill, you should end up at the same end speed at the bottom. But there are things like wind resistance and transmission resistance that make the difference between a car and a truck going downhill. But if you're in a vacuum, theoretically, the car and the truck will end up at the bottom of the hill at the same time. At least I think so. Or is that not how... yeah, I went through this whole debate before.
My simple automatic doesn't know what gear to choose from between 11th and 12th. Because 11th sits too high and then 12th sits too low, so...
You need an 11 and a half gear.
Yeah. Oh yeah, some more interesting turns.
Yep.
Oh boy. Is this Germany?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Old one.
Ugh. Because of the turns. Oh jeez. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Oh. Leaning hard.
Good back there?
So far. There's another guy coming up behind me. I think I'm okay with cruise for now. They must be doing more than 90 up there.
And we're slightly going, so
Slightly, yeah.
just
See if I
enough to
need to
notice it.
downshift. This is a surprisingly busy road. It's just surprising to
Yep.
me. Wait, where? Well, hang on. Where are we?
Germany somewhere.
Is this like going up just straight north? Or is this... Okay. That's the path we're taking, I see.
And then when we hit the middle Germany, we should go hard east, if I remember correctly.
Alright.
Sharp turns,
Ugh.
3 in a row, or 4.
Slalom.
Yep.
Basically.
I just hate this part.
Yeah.
Back and forth, back and forth.
This guy behind me is not going to care.
He's gonna flip.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Oh, leaning hard.
Woo! Yep, he's going for it. Not so bad there. There's another turn up here, I guess.
Yeah.
Is he stuck at 90? He just doesn't want to slow down? I'm trying to figure that out.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
That one was an interesting one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he scraped that guardrail.
Just as expected.
Just in time. Right on
We're
schedule.
good.
Oh, yep. There goes my gas mileage right there. Right here. I embrace it. Maximum RPM.
Over texting and driving. Almost smacked that sign back there.
You reminded me to text and drive myself. Checked on my phone.
You're
Setting
supposed to set an
examples.
example.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Following the leader.
Sharp turn right.
Again.
And middle lane.
Mm. Apparently it's 4 o'clock and you have to turn your headlights on at 4.
Yeah, I don't know why it's still like that.
No.
I guess the winter mod's still an option, right?
Yeah,
No, I've got it installed and it's not showing up, so...
Oh. They got... Well, their title on the splash screen still said winter mod is
Yeah.
here. They
Yeah,
didn't
or maybe
update
it's
that.
because I didn't update it and it's not picking it up. That might be a reason.
Ah. Like the version was only for 133.
Yeah.
That could be. I had it disabled because I just didn't believe that it was that heavily snowy in Italy, even in the winter. I know it can snow in Italy, but
Not gonna last long.
yeah. Snow here doesn't last long either. Out even in Colorado, like where we're at, it's just we're on the plains, like right before the mountain range. So, we typically get a couple inches at a time, and then it just melts by the next day, which is great. It means I don't have to shovel much. Although I did this week because it was so cold, it didn't want to melt.
But like snow, it's beautiful.
Is it the new Germany?
Yep.
It is. We can relax now. It's beautiful. That's right.
Wait, no, it's not.
The signs actually make sense now.
Actually, it's not New Germany.
Oh. Look at this guy.
It's just a small section of road. What the fuck is that guy talking about? Shut up.
I don't know. I have it either muted or I have it on. I think I changed the default channel.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm on
This
18,
guy.
so
Fernando Gamer has so fucking shit mic.
Should tell him to take the mic out of his mouth.
Out of his ass. It really sounded like he was farting.
Is that bad? I wonder if they realize it's that bad. I guess not if they're talking.
No.
It just sounds like that. No one bothers to tell them.
They just mute him.
Yeah, exactly. Until the next person finds him. And then they mute him.
And then in the end, he doesn't have any friends.
It's a never-ending cycle.
101. Fuck, I'm going speed braking.
I have a tolerance of 0, so it only gets up to 101, and then it comes right for 91 technically.
Yeah. I have mine set up for a tolerance, I think, of 5.
I don't do that. If I want to drive with my VTC on their stuff, I have to stay at 90. So.
Yeah. Well, the reason I do that is because at least maybe before the physics revamp, it was a little touchy. If I had it at the tolerance of 0, so like when I would set the cruise, it would like be braking even on flat ground sometimes. So I just gave it a few clicks of lenience. Although the risk there is that if I set my cruise already like 5 above the limit, like I like to do 85 a lot in regions where it's 80, I can get a ticket going downhill.
Oops.
It still like kills me how low the speed limit is in Europe. Like in America, it's like, yeah, you could do the same speed as the cars in a lot of the states. I mean, some states have like 5 or 10 mile an hour limits lower than the cars, but that's it. But like in Germany on the Autobahn, it's like, oh, you can only technically do 80.
I would not trust a truck going as fast as a fucking car.
Yeah, yeah.
Just like that guy.
Yeah. Well, that boat, it's a race boat. It probably has to get there ASAP.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's racing on land, too. Dude, that reminds me of a video I saw on YouTube that was really great. Of it was like a clip of this guy in the passing lane, like just going pretty fast, and they slow down. And so like the passenger takes out like an oar for a boat and starts rowing, and they like start accelerating. That was so great.
Middle lane.
In the middle. There's another guy up here we're catching up to, I think.
Nope.
No? Did they just
That's
get on the
one
highway?
that overtook a little while ago.
Oh, they're still stuck. They're also stuck in 90.
Yep. Big hill. Expect heavy fuel.
Yeah,
There was all my speed.
I downshifted ahead of time. I knew what was coming.
I didn't. And I died.
I'm literally still at 90, so not going anywhere.
There's a pretty cool feature on modern truck automatic transmissions where like it has a GPS module in it where the transmission knows about upcoming hills, so it will downshift the truck before it hits the hill, just like a driver would if he were driving stick shift and manual. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if that's like something they only offer on like higher trim trucks or if that's like a standard that's emerging, but it's pretty cool. I wish SES would implement adaptive cruise, because a lot of the modern day trucks have that are automatic.
What do you mean?
Like
adaptive cruise.
radar cruise, so if a car in front is slower, it will match.
Oh, yeah.
Automagically.
You don't need to stop.
I am okay.
Good.
I think what's my fuel at? I have 3/4 of a tank.
Good. 2/3. So I'm good.
Okay.
You guys have bigger engines, so you're probably burning more than me.
I'm not actually burning that much.
I don't know. I mean, because they're also efficient too, right? So sometimes a higher horsepower engine can actually gain. This guy's. He didn't even look, did he?
No. That was the dude that he passed us earlier.
Didn't even look.
Thanks.
I mean, some people do that in real life too. They just like assert their dominance and they just drive. A lot of boats heading down that way. Must be a boat race going on this weekend. I gotta get over again. Is this still old Germany?
Yep.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're getting into the new Germany.
Yes. Whoop. He's catching up. Driving like a drunken third-person view there. There we go.
Who?
Me.
Me
When I try to do the cinematic camera, I start messing up my steering a lot.
Yeah.
I start like gravitating towards the camera, I think, so I start drifting into another lane.
There's a speed trap right there.
I'm pretty sure I turned off police in multiplayer.
Yeah, me too.
I usually play with it enabled though in single player.
Hey, by the way, we're in New Germany.
Woohoo!
You can tell it just by the roads.
Yeah, the texture.
Yeah, it's not the old grainy.
And the lines that are thinner.
Another boat.
Another boat. Yeah, look at that. Maybe it's the same guy driving in a circle.
Yeah.
It looked like it was. I wonder if that's like a VTC, because the paint jobs all looked really similar, or a convoy maybe.
Spaced out convoy then.
This guy pulled out into the middle lanes trying to pass. I can't tell if he's stuck at 90 or not.
Very, very, very slowly.
Yeah, he's like at 91 instead of 90. He's passing, so like he must not have a limiter. He's not going much faster.
Either that, or his game is running slightly faster.
Yeah. He has a better ping than all of us, so.
Yep.
Because, so that's why Sun's out so far ahead, because he has a better ping than both of us. Let's go to ATS, and it'll change all the way around. I got 20 ping there.
But can it really? I didn't think that's not a thing.
It can.
Really?
It can.
Really? Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't think it would actually reflect your speed, though. I mean,
it
like
gives you just enough to fall out. It's almost not noticeable unless you're side by side.
Here's another boat. Yeah, it's definitely a VTC.
Yeah. Definitely, same paint jobs.
It's a very spaced out. Good.
I'm in a VTC, but I don't wear their paint job because I don't give a fuck.
I've just used this paint job for the longest time. I just picked it that
You
one day and I
wouldn't
was
be.
like, it's good enough.
You wouldn't be yourself without it.
That's right. I now have a picture with that paint job, so I can never change it. Except for special weather. Or special weather. What? Special, occasions. Holidays. I'm still having a hard time picturing how, with higher ping, your truck will not be traveling as fast. If on your screen you're going the same speed as the person on the other screen going 90. If you're both going 90 on your own sessions.
Yeah, it's just the response time back to the server.
I don't know.
But how can you can't lose sync? I mean, I can see someone appearing like 100, 200 meters behind what they actually are on the client side. But I can't see someone like because otherwise, if you're slower, appearing slower to someone else, then you will yeah. Okay, you're gonna stop up here.
I have to check on that.
Okay, maybe I'll top off while I'm up here. Maybe that's all I'll need then.
Yeah, I need 3/4 anyway, so.
Yeah, I don't know. Unless, like, for some reason the server's making your truck actually move more slowly, even on your own end, then I can see how you could fall behind, but over time. It always makes me wonder, though, too, like, if you're a band, right, and you want to practice, but you guys are long distance, you're not aren't you gonna have a hard time syncing up? And so if like one person plays, they're gonna appear like 100 milliseconds behind on the other end, or then vice versa for the person on the other end playing to the first person. Stuff like that makes my head spin for some reason.
We good?
I'm good. I have topped off.
The trucker thought he could stop his engine.
Yep, and then I proceeded to start it back up again.
Beachy thought. We have 1 hour left.
Oh boy. Well, that's not as bad as I was thinking it was gonna be. I was thinking it might take like another hour and 20 minutes. I don't know, what's the distance? 1,000
2,200.
for total. So we're just over halfway.
Middle lane.
To the middle. Yep, it's lining up now. I love New Germany and its smooth curves.
Yeah. Woof woof, bitch.
Our dog's excited about something. Maybe it's a package. I was supposed to get something from UPS today, so maybe that's what that is. He's running late today.
Oh, late.
It's funny, he can differentiate between UPS and USPS. Like, he doesn't care about the mail carrier, like your typical mail carrier. Oh, did he break? Oops. I didn't see it. We merged at the same time. I didn't get over, though.
He said hi.
He said hi.
Yeah.
I will say hi back. Yeah, so like when the mail carrier comes by, every day, like lunchtime, whatever, he doesn't care. But when he hears the moment the UPS truck stops and the door opens, he starts barking and growling. He doesn't even have to look out the window, he just knows. I don't know how he developed that, but he did. Cruising. Wreck band. Oh, maybe that's the new replacement cable from my Oculus Rift. Funny thing, apparently the cable in my Rift has been twisted now to the point where it's starting to lose connectivity. So I was driving last weekend, and all of a sudden I was like getting blackouts. Like literally, my screen would go black, and I'd be somewhere I didn't expect to when the screen came back 3 seconds later. I was like, I can't live with this. But I found a way to fix it by taping it, kind of, to add slack to the cable. And then I like reached out to support. I was like, hey, can you guys like send me a new cable? And they're like, sorry, you're out of warranty. So I was like, fine. And I went and bought a $50 cable because they're expensive as fuck.
I just love how shit just breaks just when the warranty is ready.
Yes, especially laptops. Oh my gosh, I had a Dell laptop in college, and it had a video card in it because I wanted to play games, you know, here and there. It had like I think it was just a 1-year warranty, and like maybe just a couple months after the year hit, looks like we got a follower from Relaxer Leah. Thanks for the follow, by the way. Oh, this guy behind. I see someone's in the mirror. Someone's right there. Okay. We're good. All good. Keyboard driver, heads up.
And laggy.
But like my laptop, like 2 or 3 months out of that year warranty.
Oh, he's gonna.
Like totally just ended up. I think it ended up like melting or something, like the graphics chip, because it just started crashing gloriously into rainbows of colors while I would just be sitting even on the desktop. It would just crash. It was definitely a hardware problem because I tried different operating systems, tried to have it fixed. It couldn't handle the heat from the card.
Now,
So.
when it makes rainbows, it's not because of the operating system.
Yeah, so it was just outside the warranty. They knew what they were doing with setting that warranty length, so.
Yeah. It's made it on purpose. I hate it.
Relax, Julia. How's it going? Hello, hello. We're doing pretty good.
Hello.
Happy Thursday/Friday. Oh, I didn't realize how long this trip was gonna be. But it's good. Breaking in the new man, so.
Still got 1,200 miles yet.
Maybe I should have warned you. Maybe.
Ah, it's fine. I like these longer trips because I actually feel accomplished at the end of them.
Yeah.
New country.
Yep, we are going into Poland. And I'm
Sweet.
not slowing down for this shit. I'm going straight through it.
Ain't got time.
And get time for the bullshit.
There's no one behind, so.
Although there's a toll booth and we can't skip it.
Oh, this dude.
Oh, except that, yeah, we can't really do much about that, can we? Is this the guy past us? It is.
Yep.
These ones that we have to stop at still.
Yeah, we still have to stop at these, right? Leah, yeah, we are going to Baltic, to Latvia. And then after that, we'll be done, though, so. It's a long drive from Italy, but it could be longer.
It could.
Could be 4 hours, a whole day. So what is that? So you said it's a whole afternoon, sure, to drive the longest route. Now, is that from southern Italy, or is that from France over?
Southern Italy.
All the way up to Finland, right?
Yep. With some checkpoints here and there, you could maybe get it even longer. One day when I'm not drowning under the homeworks, I might do that. Take a very, very long trip all over Europe. That'd be nice.
Just all the way over, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's all right. I mean, I try to do this on most Thursdays. Sometimes I play a different simulator. Sometimes I'm not around, but a lot of the time I do ETS2. So if you want to try and join us next week, then that would work. I'll probably try to do this again next week then, because I did miss this.
Although we still have 1 hour to go, so if that
That's
guy
true.
wants to join us,
Yeah, if you would
fine.
like to join us, you could try. I mean, we're in Germany. Well, we're not. We're in
Poland,
Poland
we
now.
just entered
Poland.
Poland.
We're in Poland now, so if you would want to try to head us off and join up with us, that works too.
Well, not literally cut us off.
Yeah, try. Please don't cut us off literally, but but you can meet up with us if you'd like to try and catch up. I mean, yeah, like Sunlight was saying, we still have about an hour-ish.
15 minutes now. 50, sorry.
50.
50.
Okay, yeah, we're just under 1,000 kilometers away.
This dude's getting online on your site, so careful out there.
Yeah, I gotta check out On the Road again, that title. Because they've been updating it a little bit. I think now they have 3-axle trucks, 3-axle tandem trucks, so I might try to take a look at that, or 6x4.
Yeah, Palermo is kind of far from here. That's not gonna work out.
Oh yeah, that's pretty far. You would have to, like, your truck would have to be a rocket to to catch up. Totally not texting and driving. Don't know.
Whoa.
What?
The fuck are you doing?
Doing this.
Oh, there's someone coming. Maybe I should stop texting. Heads up. Truck coming. Oh my gosh.
Stop it.
He didn't give me any room there.
Oh yeah.
Watch him. He might cut you off. He cut into my lane very early.
What the fuck, dude?
He's cutting off way early. He's not giving any
He's
space.
cutting down. This is an asshole. What the fuck?
Maybe it's just because... Wait, did he stop?
Yep. He slowed down.
Oh, jeez. Oh, boy.
I basically completely stopped because I was recording, so.
Ah. Maybe, what's his ping like? Maybe his connection's so bad that he thinks he's further ahead.
No, that's not.
That was
Not that bad.
ramming and slowing down.
Oh, I didn't see him. He did break though, didn't he?
Yeah. Oh, and look at that. Look what he's doing.
Wow. What a total asshole.
I'd prefer to have it in front of me because that
Well-
means he doesn't have to come back.
What is he doing here? What are you doing? Well, he's on my dash cam, so there's that. You guys have the clips if you want it.
I have a report.
Oh yeah,
so.
he's screwing me over right now. Look at this.
Okay.
Let me report him as well. Oh, he's driving now. He's just being a little too playful for my taste. He's driving away now, so I don't know what that was about.
No, we're getting off. We're getting off from the. This road.
Are we taking the next exit?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll wait a bit.
Really hoping this dude doesn't follow. Nope, he didn't.
I keep speed shifting too fast. It doesn't look like he is, so.
Yeah, good.
Just a sad, lonely trucker. Wreck ban. guess. Alright, I'm just coming on the exit now, so...
I'll be back in a second.
Tap that yield sign back there. Oops.
I'll be back in a second.
Okay, okay, we'll wait up.
I've got 7 gears on my shifter, so I put the parking brake on the 7th.
Say what?
The gearbox of the truck does have 6 gears, but my shifter has 7, so I put the parking brake on the 7th.
Oh. How does it... Is reverse 7? Is that the 7th gear?
Reverse is actually the 8th.
Ah.
I'm back.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I actually use my shifter as the park brake in OMSI. Because on mine, the G25, you can lock the shifter so that it can only go up or down.
Yeah.
So I use that for the park brake, the hand brake.
Yeah, the brake you use when you're at stop.
Yeah, so the park brake is actually more of a when you're on layover waiting for the next run, and then the bus stop brake is actually on.
Yeah.
It's just a keyboard button for me, but that's the nice thing about some buses do this automatically too. Like when you come to a stop, it will hold the bus, so you don't have to hold on the brake, you don't have to set the handbrake. It does all of that. So luxurious. I guess it's made for vehicles that stop often, so. Alright,
Yeah.
there's no one around. I'm just gonna roll through this one.
That was a green.
Yeah, it's
It
green.
turned
It's
yellow
green
on
over
my
here,
one,
right?
too.
It's green somewhere.
We're back in the old roads.
Ugh. Oh well, I don't take the 2-lane roads very often, so.
This is one of the old roads. You can tell them just by just how it looks.
Yeah, thicker lines, lower texture, or just lower quality texture. I think they've changed it, but in some places the lines can be jagged as well. But I think they have had some kind of map change at one point where the curves smooth out around corners, and you have to enable it in your map when you're building, which is, I guess, kind of annoying if you have to reconvert it.
Look at these turns up ahead. God.
Oh, come on. I wish there wasn't such a large delay when shifting. But I guess it makes some kind of sense if they want you to wait on the engine to drop RPM.
You've got a delay. Blah. A delay?
Yeah, like so I'm using the advanced H shifting where you can grind gears. If you don't hold the clutch long enough, then it grinds the gear, and then you have to press the clutch again.
Yeah, I've got that too.
But I guess that's somewhat realistic.
That's how it works.
If you try to slam into gear. Shift
The
Need
car
for
won't
Speed
like
style.
it.
Yeah. Even if it's synchronized. I mean, I feel like you would feel a jerk, but I don't know. I guess it still needs some time.
Look at these turns.
I've never driven a manual in real life, so I don't have anything to compare against. Just the theory.
If you don't push the clutch enough, it screams.
Yeah.
Although, if you're going to France and you're going to drive a car, you might want to start trying to get what a manual driving is, because we don't have a lot of automatic here.
Yeah,
And
they're
that's all
starting
we
to get
have here.
phased out. Yeah.
That's all we have here is automatic.
Very few
Yeah, that's
sports
the
cars still
problem.
have them.
I mean, you could probably find an automatic if you rent one, but I'm not sure.
Ah, I see. Yeah, that's a good point too for whenever we rent in France, whether or not we're
Is
gonna
that
have an
automatic?
automatic.
Yeah, that might be
Will they
interesting.
make me take a road test, and if I fail, they'll just say, "Sorry, good
You're
luck
not.
getting back up to Paris."
Actually, now that toast we have PC contract in general, might want to pull it down.
Is you saying there's a written test?
Mm,
Or
so for the car in France, you cannot drive a manual car if you have an automatic license.
oh, they even
So
for
has
cars they make you test
Yeah.
separately.
So you might not be able to drive a manual car.
I need to look into that more in
And
more
what I was saying
detail.
also is that there's the one people in vocal chat general that's probably waiting to get brought down.
Like I wonder because that's not how it works here at all. It's just you get a standard license,
you get a license and you can choose.
and they let you drive
Whatever
24
you
foot
want.
box trucks.
For real.
Oh
as
yeah, they
long
don't.
as long as they don't have air brakes, you don't need a commercial license and a certain weight. I think it's like 16,000 pounds, but people overload them anyway.
Yeah, you can drive a giant Penske truck 24 foot without having anything. Any
We
kind of
have
license.
like 6 or 7 types of different licenses, and even if you know how to drive a car, you cannot drive a car with a trailer with a certain load, because that would mean you have to have a different license.
Yeah, we have a certain limit for like the length and the weight for the trailer and car here, but it's very lenient.
Yeah.
It's like
Most
the
cops-
limits are stupid high.
It's pretty
Yeah.
strict here.
Yeah, it's
Most
not
cops
so
don't.
much here.
Most cops
What
don't
the
even
fuck?
pay attention
Okay.
if it's too bad. If it's pretty close to the limit, they don't care. They won't pull you over.
And then there's also the thing is, well, if you have a recreational vehicle, you can have air brakes in the RV.
Yep.
Certain states don't allow that though. There's certain it depends on the state for that though too. Because that's one of the things I kind of want to do when I retire is get a nice big RV so I can finally drive something that feels like a truck.
Yeah.
But
Well,
by then it
innocent
might
then.
not even feel like a truck, you know.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
We're still in old Germany or old part of the Poland.
Poland, yeah.
Interesting turns.
Oh yeah, feel the lean there.
I mean, those ones are fine. It's not a highway. So it could be worse.
Yeah.
Some of the old map Germany highway is insane, especially around some of the rest areas. Like the fuel stops on the highway in the old parts where it's just
It's just like
straight, and then all of a sudden it's like a 90-degree turn, and this will kill my consumption too.
Josh,
Yeah.
there's someone in vocal chat general on Discord. I think they're waiting.
Oh.
I've been trying to bring this up like 4 or 3 times, right?
Mm.
And you just skipped it over every fucking time.
Sorry.
But yeah.
I was trying to figure out what I didn't know what you were saying. Then I guess should we pull over up here? I guess I could see who it is.
Yeah, there's a rest
Okay,
area.
let's pull over.
There's a rest area coming up. Let's go
Okay,
over
let's
rest
do
area.
this.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry. I guess my volume is really low on my headset. I guess. Not.
Nah, it's just,
me now.
it's just
Yeah, that
French.
sounds better.
This is a very tiny little thing.
All right, we'll see if anyone's still there.
Yeah, stay here. See,
So
that's
pull
the
in
good
low.
thing with having 2 screens. You can see 2 things at a time.
So I do, but I have Streamlabs covering the whole thing. So I need a bigger second monitor. So it's P Concher. P Concher,
Yeah,
if you're there, let me know in chat, and I'll drag you in, because I don't want to just suddenly drag you in. Unless you're still there. So let me know, and I'll move you over, for sure. and I will pay attention to chat. I'm not seeing any messages in Discord though, so
Nope.
I'm also checking other messages. Yep, Picantra, just let us know some way in chat, and I will grant you access. Wahaha.
To the VIPs.
Okay. All right.
Did you get anything?
Not yet. Think I'm ready to. I'll be ready to roll in a second. Keeping an eye on different things. All right. In the meantime, we'll keep rolling, and then if I get a message from you, I'll drag you in.
Yep. Let's roll, boys.
Make sure I can see anyone coming. Nope, no one's coming.
I have tab menu open, so I see that.
Supervision.
Yep.
You can see
I
the
am
future.
God. I see everything,
Yeah.
including the future.
I have my transparency super low on the tab menu, so I can see my mirror without having to pull up the F2 menu, the F2 mirrors.
I'm gonna alt tab for a hot second here. Oh my goodness.
Don't
I'm good.
smack a wall.
I'm good. I'm good. I run the game when streaming. I run it in windowed mode, so it changes somewhat seamlessly.
Yeah. I enjoy the fact that most games now have the window.
The borderless full screen.
Borderless, yeah.
Or the borderless window, yeah, so good. So good.
It makes it so much easier just to
Oh
hit
boy.
the Windows button and be done.
Yeah, that too, yeah. It helps a lot though when streaming, so it doesn't like interrupt the feed or the audio especially.
It does that weird thing with tab or the names on it that spins around.
Where it like it pauses and it freezes for a few seconds, transitioning. It's just that borderless takes a lot of that away. Some games will still mute the audio, some don't. I don't know if you've checked out Apex Legends or not, but it does something cool recently with a borderless design where the audio will fade in and out if you lose focus on the window, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I tried that once. I might do some more this weekend playing it.
It's like Fortnite. It's like Fortnite and I'll never play it.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Battle Royale.
Apparently, it's pretty good compared to Fortnite. I mean, it's the same principle, but it's really good.
Yeah, I mean, the gameplay, it's fun, you know, but it's it's just the principle that I'm not a huge fan of. It's thrilling, right? It's kind of like how I feel about Battlefield. I have fun with Battlefield too, but like I'm more of a fan of driving than shooting. Battlefield's fun though with a squad though, and that's the cool thing about Apex that's different from Fortnite is that you kind of hang out in groups of 3 versus everyone against everyone else. Although Fortnite does have a mode I think for squads, I just never got into that. But I have played it like for like the hour that I played it. It was fun. I plan on playing more.
Fortnite took off way too fast, and now it's dying again.
It's amazing. I mean, like if you think about it, like they made so much money in that short span, and they might not ever make that kind of money again. But they made a lot, you know. Like, and it wasn't even on anything technically functional in the game. It was just people who liked it so much that they like bought skins and stuff that just changes cosmetically, and that's how successful they were. Maybe they were anticipating that, you know, as the developer, like, hey, let's make a bunch of money in like a year. I mean, they probably never expected it to explode that much. I don't know. Maybe they did. I don't know. But yeah, it's like it got so popular, and the danger of something getting that popular is it will fizzle out much sooner.
Yep. Oh, we're still in Germany, or we're in the old school Poland, so interesting turns, especially the one that's coming up ahead. Slowing down. I've ran probably on like a third, and all it does is rain.
Huh.
It's not no like light rain. It's like heavy downpour. Oh, look at this 90-degree turn to the left.
Surprise. Is it like an intersection? I think it's gotta
Yep.
be.
Yeah.
Not like that
It's
one
just-
turn in Norway. It's just like, hello.
Yeah. Oh, are we going on some back road? Oh, not yet.
This reminds me of a map in OMSI that follows like well, I guess this isn't actually following a canal. It kind of reminds me of a road where it's like you go over the bridge, over the river, and then you turn, and then there's just water on the one side the whole way, rest of the way on the city route.
Totally gonna try out OMC now since I have a better computer. Once I get money for it. Until you want to play like
what is that?
your bus simulator.
Oh,
So,
OMSI, OMSI.
I've seen it. I've seen it being played. I just knew that my old laptop could not handle that.
Yeah, it's the thing about it is it's not optimized at all. So even on this computer I built just middle of last year, at almost 5 gigahertz processing speed, it still lags.
Oh,
Are you
okay.
refueling?
Yeah. Come on, I've had my turning signal for fucking 30 seconds.
I don't
I'm
pay
gonna
attention
go
to
pull over
turn
actually.
signals,
You should pay attention. You're driving.
but the turn signals are
You're pretending to
The
be a
weak.
professional driver.
turning signals are for the weak.
I'm just gonna stay pulled over here. Definitely getting dark now.
It is 8:30 at night almost.
What do we got for distance? 616 clicks
We're
left.
looking at a 30-minute ride.
Yeah,
Oh, but
that's
it's still more.
still
We have to go up, yep.
it's consistent. Yeah, we're not even near there yet. We're still in the heart of Poland. Put my hazards on in case someone comes flying up from behind.
No one, you can turn it off. I am almighty, I've got my third eye open.
Oh yeah, some more interesting old school Poland roads.
Hot air balloon. Nice.
Oh, there's someone coming at us.
You sure?
He was in my tab for a second.
Hmm,
someone was.
coming up to a city.
Kind it.
There's German dude. He's coming at us.
Not coming
And-
fast.
No.
No.
Or he's behind
we're
us.
catching, or he's catching. He's got to be catching up,
Interesting.
or we're catching up
return.
to them. Oh boy,
It's a little back and forth.
a little bit, a little intense.
I think either he is falling or we are catching. I don't know. He's going away now, so.
Huh? I think because he's slowed down for that turn back there. I bet you he's behind us.
Yep.
Well, he'll catch up now.
Yep.
Turning here. Turning.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Oh no!
Oh.
Oh no!
Well,
No. Well, mistakes were made.
Yep.
and I cannot. Fuck. Oh, and that's the funny thing with external contract. You cannot load the past save.
Oh, that sucks. So once
You'll
you
be
wreck,
in,
you're done.
You'll be in
Yep.
Osleton, so you're gonna be right next door to us.
Yeah.
At least there's
Oh.
that.
So
Shit.
F7. Yeah. Down.
You're gonna be really close. You're literally just gonna.
This is complete bullshit. For fuck's
I don't know why they don't let you at least reset your truck
Yeah.
in contracts.
This VT log picked up 105, 500. So, do we have any kind of contract going to rig it out?
I'm going up to town, or I'm going up to Pettit Ski, and
Yeah, but it's like 4 a.m. here, so I'd like to
Oh.
finish up pretty quick if possible.
Oh, yeah.
Riga is here. Okay, you probably can go up, and I'll probably catch up somewhere.
yeah, we're coming up to security checkpoints anyway, so
Yeah. Fuck, why the fuck? Okay. Oh, for Christ's sake.
it is absolutely pouring on my screen.
It's nice and sunny here.
It is pouring. Thunderstorms and all. Are you coming?
I'm working on it. You got a little more horsepower than I do.
Yeah, and I also have an extra 2 sets of wheels. Cause I got a 8x4 or whatever it is. I have the extra steering.
Alright, now I'm at 90. This is pretty serene. Farm
Yep.
fields.
Still old school SCS.
Actually, the road that you took, that I tried to take, is part of the new map. It wasn't there before.
It just looks like old school roads. So
Oh, is this added? Okay.
this
Yep.
is the part of the Baltic.
Fuck. Come on. Thank you. I've got a load. Let's
Very nice.
get off. And try to join up quick.
So
How did I get damaged?
is it not contract?
Yeah, it's contract.
Oh, should we wait up then? Because we're at 90.
If you feel like, or you can just slow down to 80 and or something.
I mean, there's a
Fuel station.
old that and there's one of those checkpoint things coming up too.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
but
we
if
can
you
wait.
take a check one, I have to take one too.
We can wait at the checkpoint too.
You could wait there
Yeah.
if you feel like.
Yeah, we could do that.
Sorry for that.
No, it's totally fine. In no hurry. Technically, we have 10 hours and 34 minutes to deliver this, so. And that's real time with the contracts.
I have 20 hours. Oh, texting and job. Here's a checkpoint coming up.
Is this like crossing into Russian territory checkpoint?
It's
Yep.
yeah.
You can't avoid that, I don't think, going into the Baltic region, or can you? If
Yes,
you go
you
far
can.
enough, if you go far enough
Yeah.
east.
No, there's a way around going around the checkpoint. Like at the checkpoint, you can go around it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And they don't kill you?
No. You can't do it. Yeah, you can do it. You see this little piece right here, right to my right? That's not blocked off. You can totally drive through it.
Oh.
But you have to be a car, of course. You can go in the other lane since I'm going to be waiting
Yeah,
here
that's
for
true.
some.
It does take a little longer than your typical
Yep.
station. Greg's back. We're still driving.
So do you want us to stop at this rest area? Just like what's up this rest area up here?
Yeah, you can stop there. I'll wait up there.
It's quite literally the rest area from the other side. I like how they have a car section and a truck section, but the car section is blocked off.
Screw you, cars.
It's crossed over again anyways, so.
Not gonna fall for the same trick twice.
See this section right in front of us, actually for the cars, more for
Yeah.
the trucks. But they have that section blocked off. That's logic.
Alright. We'll hang here for a sec.
Sorry about that.
It's all good. It's perfect photo op time. Can you do photo mode in multiplayer?
Yes, if you're stopped.
Nice. Let's see here. Zoom out a little bit over here.
No, we don't know who they are. They just popped in just about 10 to 20 minutes ago, and they didn't speak in chat, so we don't know.
Nice. Ka-ching. Oh, I want to do depth of field too. Oh, wait. Oh, that doesn't work, does it? They don't let you change depth of field.
Yeah.
I don't think they
Is
do.
it broken?
Not
Is it broken?
it's broken in multiplayer, I think.
You can change the field of view.
Yeah, you could do that. That's what I did. Very nice. Yeah, I'm not sure who that is, Greg, but Sunlight noticed a few times, and I didn't until like I guess later on. I tried to see if they were still around, but they haven't responded yet, so I haven't been inclined to add them into the room yet. I was waiting for a response from them. They might have popped in and then popped in to Discord, but I didn't notice it soon enough. But they're still kind of they're there, so I don't know. Anyway, yeah. You missed this evening's mistake. It's not that
There's
far
only
though.
one.
I mean, Sunlight's not that far behind, so
I'm
Where's-
approaching.
yeah. Any second now, Sunlight will be back. So yeah, this is a bit of a longer drive than I was thinking. I always underestimate how long these trips will take. I always underestimate how small the map is. It's getting enormous, which is fantastic.
That's sunlight. You stopped at the thing.
Ah, yes. Oof.
A little close.
Give me a tap.
Not my screen.
3 lanes up here. How fancy is that?
Yeah, it's Russian.
Yeah. Please take my passport. I'm here to give you the goods. My truck is bouncing back and forth. There we go. I wonder what documents I have. The bill of lading, I guess. Everything is in order. Have a safe journey, is what it said for a split second before I accidentally made the menu disappear. Welcome to the Russia. Alright, Sunlight, you can go in the lead.
I can just squeeze.
Squeeze.
Oh, I don't have the Chrome DLC, so it totally loads a box trailer.
Nice.
Got this blocky, no texture figure.
There's a FSX add-on for an F-18 where if you didn't have the plane, or if you had it, I guess you had to have had the model, because it wouldn't work like this otherwise. I don't think it could have. But if you didn't have it set up right, or like you had it like pirated or something, the model was a can of spam, quite literally. So if you saw someone flying around in a floating can of spam, something went wrong. Even if you had the add-on downloaded.
In what game?
Flight Sim X.
Oh.
It's ridiculous. I also read an article from like a few months ago, I think, where actually might be a year by now, where the developers for a certain add-on for Flight Sim actually injected malware into their own add-on that detected if you had pirated it. That would basically eat the guts out of your hard drive. Like, it would just delete files. Yeah. And I guess maybe that was buried in the license somewhere when you installed. I don't know how they could legally do that. I mean, they took it out whenever they got caught, but like, I don't know how much heat they got for that. That's not... Yeah, right? Like, I understand you're trying to combat piracy, but that's also not okay. To just delete someone's information, that's pretty scary stuff.
There's some game that render the game pretty much unwinnable, with some very hard to kill bosses and enemies, and that's the way to do it.
Yeah,
Just
yeah. Have
punish it with,
make it so it's impossible
yeah.
to beat. Just troll them. Otherwise, not with anything that's permanent damage.
Yeah, deleting the fucking hard drive. What the fuck?
Yeah. It might not have been deleting files, but it did do something to screw up your operating system, which is that shouldn't be allowed. I'm sure they got fined or something for it, but I didn't follow up lately. But man, I don't know what happened to them. I think that it was like in their EULA whenever you like installed, you know, you click I accept all of this stuff.
Yeah.
And they say somewhere in there, it's in a tiny little sentence, hey, if you pirate this, we will destroy your computer. So yeah, there was that. The can of spam is funny though. Like, basically they ruined the gameplay so that it doesn't work, but they don't mess with your file system for that one add-on. But lately I've been playing DCS with my friend Ben, and that is leagues ahead of Flight Sim X in realism and graphics and all that. But it's more focused on military and air combat, so it's not so much civilian. But a lot of it we do just flying around anyway. Wasn't expecting that much.
Well, I wasn't expecting that much either, but Sunlight said he was going to slow down to 20 kilometers an hour.
It's better than 60.
True.
I died last time I tried.
Greg is saying that person was a bot with in the chat in Discord. Interesting.
Seems weird.
That's why we
But
have
don't-
the chat room set up like this, so that you have to be like level 1 mob or whatever in
Still not even
Discord
level 1.
to prevent bots and just people instantly joining.
Still not even level 1 yet.
No, that's why
Still talking
the
to
way it
chat.
works is we can manually override that and just send you in.
Right about.
I don't know how any of that stuff works. Christian set it up.
But that's weird. I've never seen a bot going into local.
I enjoy driving through these Russian towns.
Yeah.
They're pretty.
Definitely upscale from older parts of the map. It's great.
That's because they took their time with this DLC and they didn't really, well, and also at the time.
They've also learned a lot over the past few years. They've grown a lot. Like, they have 2 or 3 times the employee count now. I saw that move.
I had to discover it.
Ah. How close are you to 100?
Pretty far. I just want to discover everything that I can.
I think I'm only at like 47%. I don't even know what I am at, like, on my highest. Oh gosh, I gotta slow down for this. Oh boy.
There's another one coming up too, so
I almost tipped her there.
there's another one coming just as sharp.
Yeah, definitely our on-air is completely private, but for the ETS2 channel itself, it's on a level basis. And then we just have the open general for never. For a waiting room. It's like a waiting room. Oh man, that reminds me of like TeamSpeak. There's some really complex TeamSpeak servers out there. I used to use one for an Arma server one time. They're intimidating. It's like, some people have them set up so it's like you come into like a welcome room and then an admin moves you to like a interview room and they're like, so why do you want to join this clan? And then you have like a really weird interview for like 5 minutes and they're like, okay, you can join. I mean, really, that was for like Arma, like Civ life. So, like, a lot of the time, people will come in and just troll, and that's all they do. So they're trying to avoid that, so I can see where they come from that.
Yeah.
Sometimes I like to kind of mildly troll, though.
Now checkpoint coming up. Custom to a different country.
So we always played on the more lighthearted servers. Alright. We're leaving Russia.
Run to Lithuania.
20 minutes right left. Or something. Maybe shorter for you.
Oh, there's still 20 left. Woo! These side roads are slowing us down.
Yep.
There's only one lane here too, isn't there?
Yep.
Yep.
Ooh. Oh boy. I guess one of them's for, yep, cars. Too bad they don't open it up to the scouts.
True.
Is anyone behind? No one's coming up behind.
Yep.
Server's probably dead for the evening. Ish. On its way out. If I had to guess, it would probably be at its lowest point around now. Always gotta check for documents. Checking your documents, please wait. Else we won't let you out of our country. Everything is in order, and again I skipped it. Gosh darn it. There you go. Everything is in order. Have a nice journey, in case anyone wanted to know.
Gotta do it all over again.
I promise I'm not trying to smuggle
Mm.
20,000 gallons of vodka. There's another one over here too, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's always just this vast no man's land. It's so weird. By the time I get there, you guys will already be through.
Maybe. Yep.
Just in time. Check the documents again. I promise they haven't changed from last time.
Mhm.
I do like that idle sound. They did pretty good on that. And the new man.
It sounds too loud because when you start to rev up, it's actually quieter.
Yeah, that's the thing too. It's just the SES sounds aren't blended that well, and that's why I play with sound mods in single player that are pretty uniform. Although some of those are just generally too loud, and you can, I guess, turn that down with a console command. But then that just covers everything else too, I think. Makes everything quiet. Plus trucks nowadays are pretty quiet in general.
Yep.
I was
Yeah, they
watching
put
a
enough insulation on
yeah, they put lots of insulation, and that's the big thing. Like I was watching a YouTube video yesterday about British trucking in the 80s. It was like a documentary that someone put together. And those trucks were so stinking loud. And like they were going on the highway just like at normal highway speed, and like the gear ratios were such that if the engine was just at like max RPM on the highway, so they were just like screaming down the highway, and like I'm surprised that they probably needed hearing aids by the time they had retired. Those trucks are so loud. Should have been wearing earplugs.
And hope for the engine not to blow.
Yeah. I wonder how much like worse off those engines were back then, because they were just running them to the limit.
Yeah. It was a lot tougher too.
Yeah, suspension wasn't as good either for the driver, and things were more haphazardly put together. Less machines. Does man still hand build their vehicles?
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not. I remember reading something about I think they might still do a lot of the engine building by hand. Thought I was reading something recently about that. Maybe it was just a few years ago, but I don't know if it's changed much since then. I just remember reading something where they like took pride in that. There aren't many machines that build our vehicles. A lot of it's done by hand. So that's kind of interesting. I really want to visit the Scania demo center one day.
Yeah.
It would be fun.
But I don't think that's open to the public. I don't know. Maybe they probably have a museum there.
I think next year I get to go to the Samsung unboxing. A company teamed up with Samsung. I get to go next year, I believe.
Oh, nice.
Hopefully, at least.
You know, I've always loved the Samsung hardware, not so much the software because it was usually a little bit behind, but this new One UI
No,
looks
yeah.
much cleaner,
Oh, yeah.
much better.
For sure.
And
But,
generally, with this phone, it's like the first time. My Note 4 like hardly ever got updates, but with this phone, I've been getting security updates. Granted, they were like a month behind, but they're still pushing them out at least. So they're getting better, definitely getting better. Oh man, I'm getting hungry. It's almost 8 o'clock here.
15 minutes.
15? It's only been 5? I guess your original prediction was very accurate, because it was around 8:20 that we would have arrived local time for me. Doesn't the GPS calculate the game time under the assumption you're traveling at an average of like 60 kilometers an hour? I think that's what it is.
probably does it as the speed limit.
Maybe. Maybe that's what it used to be. It was just a steady 60, and now they kind of made it smarter.
Fluctuate. Yeah.
I like this red backlighting in this truck. Reminds me of my car. It's one thing I like about my Subaru. It seems like they've been doing that in general. I know some auto manufacturers like to use blue as the background lighting, but I like the red because it's much softer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blue is aggressive.
Yes, yeah, and I almost missed my red keyboard because that was nice in the dark. But I usually play with a light on in the room anyway. But at night with the dashboard, red light backlighting just blends in so well. It's very hardly distracting.
My car in real life has a red backlight, and then I have neon lights that I installed underneath like the driver's seat or the driver. Like,
It's like the
where pedals
footwell.
are.
Yeah,
the
footwell lighting.
Yeah, I put those in, and so those are always on red. But I like the blue in the Scania.
Yeah. Then some are just a plain white.
Yeah. Or green, like a solid green.
Green?
Like okay, I have my uncle has an old 2003 truck.
Oh
And,
yeah, GM in like the 90s, 80s. I think they used green often. I think even the older Toyotas had that soft green.
His truck was a Ford, so that off green was apparently popular in 2000s.
Oh yes, that too. I do remember
that's
that
what
exact color.
So what he has, and it's like kind of ugly at nighttime driving around. It's like, so, like, it doesn't light up anything very well.
Right. Yeah, it seems like that lighting is pretty dim too.
Yeah. Are you guys getting off once you hit Riga?
Probably. Are you not passing through?
I am
Down?
passing through. I'm going like 2 towns up.
Yeah, we still have a ways to go up on this stretch to get there.
Yeah, I'm just under 400 kilometers away.
No train, please. Did trains not spawn on this part of the map?
They disabled them in general, for sure.
Oh, it except for older parts of the map, right? Like the CD road still has trains.
Probably. It's probably the part that's most optimized, which occurs on P. Since it's been the longest it's been out.
That's funny is that there's a slight undertone in this engine sound that sounds very similar to Fernbus. So at least there's a little bit of a commonality, and sounds like I guess both companies recorded the engine sounds for man. I know SES did, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, that how was it? I always forget their damn name. People who made Fernbus. But
I don't know what this is, but I have it.
TBL, I
discovered.
think. What's that?
Whatever this is to our and left right here. I haven't discovered already, but I don't know what it is.
Oh, it's like a weird checkpoint that you don't actually have to drive through.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, it's weird. Do you actually have to go through that in reality? Probably, I guess.
Yeah, probably.
Makes me wonder if it's like an old place that used to be a checkpoint and they don't care anymore, but that's probably not true. Are there borders in general, like between countries in Europe, or not?
If they are in the Schengen spaces, like I don't know, I don't remember how it's called, but if they are part of this thing, they don't have any checkpoints to run through.
Oh,
You can just drive
what do we
straight.
call it? Ah, I mean, does this have to do with like Brexit, leaving the EU? What did they call it in the news? I'm trying to remember. It's terrible. The Union, EU Union. I don't know. If it's Union, not United
European Union?
Nations. Yeah, it might be the European Union I'm thinking of.
I know here, like, we have, well, if I want to go to Indiana or Pennsylvania on 8090, they usually put a checkpoint, or they usually put one of those toll booths right at the law border,
Ah,
so it changes over. So it's kind of like it, but
kind
you don't
of.
have to check. You don't have to check your passports and stuff.
Yeah, no, that's just the Canada out of the
Yeah.
country.
Yeah. I'm like 4 hours away from Canada. I've never been to Canada.
I've been there. And to Toronto a few times. One time in passing to get to the UK, but I've been there to Ottawa, which is a little north of Toronto. I haven't really explored
Oh, there's
much
people.
more than that.
There's people.
There's
Come at
people.
us.
Civilization.
I haven't seen one of those in a while.
There's living, breathing other players.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
and he is going around in circles with the crane. Hopefully these people that are coming at us, hopefully they stop.
Yeah.
they stop. I'm sure they stopped.
Suddenly, it's busy.
Hmm.
Hopefully that convoy is not going to try to pass us all.
Suppose you might want to go ahead because I'm not going to Riga.
I am going past it, so.
Oh, you're not going to Riga, so I should go up front.
Yep.
All right.
Well, there's a sharp turn coming up, so I would suggest to wait until after that.
Okay.
Okay.
Use that.
Are you turning to the left at the next intersection?
I'm going to be turning left into Riga up ahead-ish.
Okay. You can go ahead and pass.
Okay.
There's no one coming on right now.
Oh boy. Woo! Leaning hard there.
Yeah. Are you going straight on the roundabout? Not this way. Like going on the next exit.
The next exit, second exit.
Okay. Are you getting off? Are you getting off here, sunlight? Nope.
I'm like, kind of, yeah. I'm just turning, making turns.
I'm gonna follow.
There's
Josh.
someone fast coming up behind us.
Yep.
Like fast.
If they want to cut through the roundabout, they'll do that.
Yeah.
No one's stopping. Okay, we're going now.
Okay. I was not going that way, but
Me neither. Yeah, he just cut right through.
let's do heavy hauls above us.
Oh,
Riga.
Riga has its own sign. How cute.
Yep. Here, they all have their own signs.
They're special.
Almost. Yep.
think, yeah, there's no one here. There's no intersection either. That's or can you? I guess you can go into the fuel station there.
Yeah. That's about it, though.
Alright, I gotta take the next turn.
You discover a town I've never been to.
It's like way up there. I turned my signal on too early.
Mm.
The one thing that bothers me about the GPS is they want you to like turn left, right, left instead of going straight and making one turn. Oh gosh. I just blew up my engine. Okay. Low range on the transmission.
GG Pro Driver.
Yeah. Nothing like driving your engine to 8,000 RPM.
Perfect.
Just peak.
Just makes the oil a little toasty.
Yeah, it helps.
Yep. Better fuel mileage.
That sign didn't say stop, right?
Yeah. Nope.
What sign?
What's that?
What sign? I guess I blew it over and at the same time.
Yep. The wind blew it over.
Yeah. All these lights are against me.
It's still going through them though.
Yeah, there's no one on right now.
Oh, that's alright. It's alright. Right turn red. It's fine.
I don't know if you can do that in Europe in general.
Probably not. It's America.
That's an American thing. America.
Fuck yeah.
You can you can turn right on red no matter what, as long as it doesn't say.
That's the key. Oh, damn this fence. Oops. I didn't hit it though.
Nah.
Almost. Oh, the trailer is almost going to hit it.
No, you're fine.
Alright. Where do you need it? Right there. Okay.
How did I stall that?
I like how the gate doesn't open up all the way.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah, that's what I was not anticipating.
Me neither. I got cocked. Ah.
Man, this man has a really high gear ratio for reverse. Those Germans like to back up.
Real fast.
Gotta go fast. Okay, that looks okay. I didn't destroy anything.
Not
A little
yet.
crooked. A little crooked? That's right, they can deal with it.
Am I going up front next?
I
Or
don't
are you
know.
going to sunlight?
I'm going to Valmiera.
Okay, you go next. I'm up. I'm past that.
Okay.
I'm in Podolsky.
Yeah, so
Where is that?
Alright, how much further is that?
I have 275 kilometers,
Alright,
so
I
it's not
might-
that far.
I might, how far does sunlight have to go?
He's
100.
going to the next town up. So
Okay. I can probably ride up with you guys, bobtail, so. I will follow.
yeah, it's yellow light. It's fine.
Yeah, it's yellow. For me too.
Mm. I am turning here. Oh, we're in the part of the new with the whole railroad thing in the middle.
It's yellow, it's yellow,
It's yellow.
it's yellow, it's yellow.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't see any lights.
Yeah. And that one's yellow too.
They're all
It's
burnt
fine.
out.
Yep. Railroad tracks. Oh no, that's just a crossing. Looks like road tracks to me.
Oh yeah. That's weird. Oh, it is in the
And
middle.
that one's green. It's fine.
Yeah, there's tram tracks in the middle.
Yep. In the
Yep.
grass. Totally.
It's so green here.
Poland. Or no, we're in.
Lithuania?
No,
No, Latvia?
No, we're at Latvia. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, I could see how fast this truck can go.
Good.
Woo! 132.
Getting off. Next exit.
Next exit. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
And then straight or left?
Left.
Oh!
I saw that.
Where did you
Nailed it.
smack? Mhm.
I'm good. I got
That was
diff lock.
beautiful.
That was beautiful. That was how I, that was the end of my presentation. Thanks for joining. I love the turning radius in this thing. This is one confusing intersection. I waited until just the right time to try to race.
Mhm.
Oh, I can't fix that either.
There's someone coming on. Oh nope, they're on the highway.
I hit all the wrong buttons. There we go. I don't think this thing could even do 150. It'd take a long time for me to get up to that. Do 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 do.
Ugh.
So Valmiera is Sunlight's destination?
Yep.
I'm going up 2 channels north, so it's not too far.
Oh boy.
Probably not gonna follow up that though,
Yeah.
because I'm quite tired and I might die if I don't sleep soon.
I haven't eaten yet either, so I might call quits up here too.
I think I've had is toast today, so 3 pieces of toast. That's all I've eaten.
Oh my. I couldn't do that.
Well, that's because I was sick, so.
Oh, that's
That was
right.
about the most I got down today.
Ah, jeez. Yeah. Guess I could if I were sick too.
Yeah. About the only thing that I've eaten today, besides water. It's really not eating anything.
Uh-oh. I'm back.
Did your shark die?
Yeah.
So you smacked those posts back there.
I did a somersault.
Even better.
I'm glad I landed on my wheels. I'm at his radio tower. It looks like almost
The
like
Eiffel
an
Tower.
Eiffel Tower.
Wonder where they got the idea from.
Oh.
Yeah, by the way, I braked.
Oh yeah, you broke.
No, I braked.
I actually started sliding there.
Ooh, look at that. thing here in the middle. What is that?
Jeez. A weird hangar.
Yeah. Look at these signposts. Look at these light posts. What?
Zebra.
Nope. I'm gonna go buy this garage.
Ooh, good call. I might actually do that too.
$180,000.
Pocket change.
Yeah.
Alright, I am also purchasing this.
And I'm done.
Alright. Good place to stop. Sorry, Dirt Tracker, I'm not making it all the way to where you're going. But it's like already like an hour over what I normally stream, so I gotta get going too. But thank you both for joining tonight. That was a lot of fun. Thanks for everyone who stopped in to watch. And I think I'll do this again next week. If I'm around, I should be. So, yeah, if you guys are around, feel free to join in. We'll probably end up here again, unless we go to one of the other garages that I'm collecting, or we can always teleport, So yeah. Alright. I hope you guys have a good night. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Oh, we're gonna spin now. The
Bye-bye.
camera is spinning. It always does this.
See
Alright.
ya.
See you guys. Have a good one.
See ya.